All right, let's do this. Ads, baby. Ads, baby.
Okay. Yeah.
No,
Ads.
anyway, let's do that again, man.
Ads, baby. Ads, baby.
Ads, baby. Ads, baby.
Okay. Yeah. Ads.
No, anyway, let's do that again, man.
Ads, baby. Ads,
I don't
baby.
know. I'm fucking just trying to fucking get the fuck out of here, dude. I don't know why I can't figure this out, bro. I thought it's like every other time, right?
Where the fuck is McClay? What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Bogcast. I'm your host, Keith Obit, joined with my best friend, Bryan McClay. What's up, man?
Highly medicated.
Oh, shit. McClay's stoned to the gills.
Yeah.
Did you take your RSO and shit?
Oh, yeah, every day. Yeah, every day. Hey, you guys, make sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed. Also, check out our IGs. You guys can check out all the QR codes below. Hit those up. If you see our IG, you see a post you like, repost it for us, tag us in it. And if we see you guys tagging us in your reposts, we'll give out one of these badass posters for free to a random winner. So make sure you guys go check it out. All kinds of cool reposts over there. All you got to do is just go check out our IGs, and we post stuff all the time about the Bogcast. Check them out if you enjoy them. If you like them, if they made you laugh, repost them, and we'll give you some goodies. Maybe even this poster right here. And if you check out the subscribe members section, where it says join us now, we'll give the first person to do that a free shirt of any size. So
oh shit, they still got the deal too. So it's normally $2.99 a month, but right now for $1.49 a month, $1.49 a month, excuse me, you can get exclusive content, loyalty badges, custom emojis, and I'll also send you this free t-shirt in any color and any size you want. So next person to join up.
Yeah, it's dope. Check it out.
And also, just let us know what you are smoking. Let us know the strain, if it's an indica or sativa. Real quick, what are you smoking, McClay, right now?
Still smoking that Larry Bird, bro.
Oh, nice. Fuck, man. I need to go grab one of those nugs from you, man. I haven't had that in forever. Shit.
Yeah.
I'm still smoking the that Snow Flurry. So, yeah, just let us know what strain you're smoking. I'll pick a random person, send you some stickers and magnets, shit like that. So... anyway, we have a very, very special guest in the house. He is in my eyes, a fucking TikTok star. And I would like to welcome to the Bogcast, BiigDawgDancer. What's up, man? Is he muted?
Yeah, you're mute, brother. There you
Hey,
go.
what's up, bro?
What's up, man? Hey, I appreciate you joining the show, man. Thanks for taking the time to do this.
Ain't no problem, man.
Hell
Just
yeah.
living life.
Hell yeah. So I have to say, man, I think I've been addicted to TikTok for about a year now. And it was just recently, probably about 2 weeks ago, where McClay completely opened my eyes to TikTok live. And it was just a whole other world I wasn't even aware of. And I'm going through TikTok live, and all of a sudden, man, your fucking feed comes up, and you were doing a live stream, and I was like, holy shit, this motherfucker's going hard right now, right? I think you were fucking sweating your ass off, and
Sounds about right.
and to be honest with you, I saw a lot of myself in you. I was like, holy shit, like when I do some of those moves sometimes, actually. Anyway, so I continue. At least 4, maybe 5 hours later, dude, I go back on TikTok, and I swear to God, I think it was the same live feed, and I was like, holy shit, what the fuck? And my mind was blown, and I've been hooked to your fucking TikToks ever since, dude.
That's crazy. Wow.
So for people who don't know, actually, let's show his TikTok really quick here. He goes by BiigDawgDancer, and his whole feed is just this fucking badass fucking dancing. I don't know if you want to just start off by just kind of introducing yourself to everybody. And
Well, I'm a BiigDawgDancer. Cam, Big Dog, BIIG Dog, Big Dog Big, Hey up, BiigDawgDancer, Forsworn Lad.
hell yeah. By the way, as we ask questions, we are also taking questions from chat. So I just want to say, what's up, chat? Thanks for joining us. You guys fucking rule. You guys make this show. So any questions you guys have, just let us know. Actually, there's a question right here. What's Big Dog smoking?
Nothing right now.
Nothing
yet. Or nothing right now. Nothing yet.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
So what how and like why did you start your TikTok? Like was it some random thing, or was there some motive behind it?
So I actually so it all started with just dancing in general. Like that's sort of what started my TikTok, obviously, because BiigDawgDancer, and that's sort of something that I always end up doing. You can see right there that I ended up learning just to dance when I was in 8th grade. Like I was invited by one of my friends, one of my childhood friends, 7th grade, in between 6th and 7th grade during the summertime. I was invited by one of my friends to like go to some ballroom dance class. I was like, man, I don't know if I want to do that. But then my mom told me the best football players are also dancers.
That's very true, actually.
I'm like, wow, like I love football. Football is my sport. That's my life, right? And I was like, you know what? All right, I'm gonna do some ballroom dancing. And so I'm like, yeah, I'll go with you, my little buddy. And so we went to the ballroom thing, and it was sort of just like a tryout. Like he was able to bring your friend, etc., for like however long, a week or something, and to see if that's something that you want to keep doing. So I ended up going with him to the ballroom thing, and it was actually really fun. Like I was dancing with some girls. It's like, man, I've never seen a girl this close before. Like,
but hey, that's a reason a lot of guys start to learn how to dance, dude. A lot of the smart dudes at a young age. That's like a hack. That's like a young Romeo hack. You know what I mean? Like the kids that always like were really good with chicks up front and getting a lot of early pussy were in those dance or gymnastic sessions, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Hey,
because they're like the only dudes surrounded by chicks usually too.
Yeah, they know how to talk to chicks, bro.
Yeah. That makes a lot of sense. I ended up going to the thing, and I ended up really liking it, and I ended up going there for like 3 more weeks. And so by the end of that, I sort of mentioned it to my parents because I still was sort of embarrassed that I actually liked it in the first place, because like there was a little stigma around like, oh, like just liking to go ballroom dancing, you know what I mean? Just a stigma around that with guys, I guess. And so I was like, all right, I mentioned it one time. I mentioned like, wow, I sort of want to keep doing this. And like I didn't really get anything back like in response from my parents. So I was like, you know what, okay, just whatever. And so then I got a disco light, and I got a disco light for Christmas one day from my grandpa. You know, he always sends me weird stuff, and it's something that you could put in the light bulb and you could turn it on, and just has a whole bunch of lights going on. Like when they first started coming out with LEDs and stuff, like normalizing at least. And so I lived in the storage room at the time, and there was a little space in the back where it was surrounded by some food shelves or whatever, and there's a little space in the back where I could move around if I wanted. And so I was like, okay, I'm gonna put this light. There was a light right back there too, so I took out that light. I put this disco light in, and I just had I got done from football practice. I was like, I think I found out that I was moving again. I think that's what it was. I found out I was moving again. That's a long story, but I found out I was moving again. I think I was really upset. I had no idea how to get my mind sort of clear, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna start dancing. I put this little mini speaker, this mini waterproof speaker down. I hooked up my phone, my iPod 4 at the time to it, and I just started dancing in my room, and just like. Because I don't know if you ever heard of the Jabberwockies, but after
the Jabberwockies, they're about as fuck.
Those one of the first groups I've ever seen like dance after I was doing the ballroom stuff. I was like, I sort of want to keep doing this. I searched up like dancing. I kept seeing the Jabberwockies pop up, and I actually watched them in I watched them in like America's Got Talent or something like that when they were doing that.
And actually, I remember when they were on MTV, there was like this dance contest that they came up on and actually won. It was fucking amazing, and they're fucking legends now.
Yeah, they are, and that's something right from the beginning. I actually, yeah, right there.
Badass.
I sort of tried moving like that because I was like, man, I want to learn how to do that type of stuff. And so I started just moving my body when in this disco room, in the storage room. I just started trying to move my body like that and just like stop real quick, like just like practicing, condition my body just to stop real quick like that. So and then just add a little bit more to it, and then just like continuing on. But at first, I have a video, but I don't know where it's at. I have a video somewhere that has one of the first videos of like me dancing like that just in my room, and I don't know where it's at, but it's like I don't know how many years old. But
one of these days you're gonna have to post that on your talk, dude.
Where it all began.
Yeah, where it all began.
Yeah.
Where are you from, brother?
I'm from everywhere. I've lived all over the United States, but I live in Washington and Oregon right now, though, like Portland, Vancouver area.
That's cool.
But
so just real quick, so how long have you been dancing now?
I've been dancing since when I first started dancing, or like when I started becoming more consistent with it.
Just from the story that you told, like from the closet, and just using it as a way to deal with depression, I guess, right?
Yeah,
and then till now, how long has that been?
I'd say when I really started the first time in the storage room dancing, it was like my freshman year of high school. And that was, I graduated in 19, so like 2015, I think. Maybe 2015 is when I first started like dancing in my room, just by myself. and I guess it's been a thing.
And then what point did you decide like, I'm going to make a TikTok and just fucking dance my ass off on this TikTok?
So I moved around a lot, right? And I still like dancing. So all my football games and stuff, whenever I had a group of people, I always end up putting up some moves. You know what I mean? Just I didn't even care. Like it probably was bad, but it was getting hyped up. I was getting like, hey, turn up and everything. Oh man,
get back from there.
What was the question again?
When you started putting it on TikTok.
Yeah. When you started the TikTok.
So I was dancing like that, and then so I was always dancing, and I moved again, and like I finally was out of the college dorms and stuff, and Actually, bro, I skipped a whole section of that.
Oh, you're
Like,
good. No, take your time,
okay.
man. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. This is good shit.
I started doing music videos. I made a few music videos. Dance, like I first started with videoing myself do this stuff for you can actually bring up the YouTube right now.
I was gonna
You
say
can
it's probably for YouTube or something, huh?
Yeah. The second link. Yeah, that one right there. And then you can go to playlist. Go to Hard Work Works music videos.
By the way, let's get Big Dog's YouTube channel up. Go subscribe.
Yeah, I'll drop the link.
Pause that. Or I think it's scroll down a little bit. Yeah, that is the first one. So this is the video that I was making because I was working out. I was getting ready to play college football. I was trying to work out, and I have a weight vest on right now. And I was working out. I was running in the cold and stuff, and I was like, man, I sort of want to just make a video right now. And so I just put it down. I was like, you know what? I'm doing this for football. I'm trying to get better at football. Like, I'm going to do some drills, and then just like I put on some music, and I just started doing dancing moves and stuff. And actually, I didn't even have music going on when I was doing these moves right here. I had no music going on. It was just me hitting some moves. You know what I'm saying?
Some beat in your head. Yeah, that's awesome, dude.
Hell yeah.
And so I was like, I don't know what I'm putting together right now, but it's gonna be something. So you see me doing jumping jacks right there, and you just see me dancing, going along with the music a little bit, and just like having a good time. And then you see me do some more drills and stuff. And so that was the first sort of dance workout video. It started with Hard Work Works.
So did you end up playing ball?
Yeah, I played college football in Northern Cali.
No shit. What position did you play?
O-line.
Okay.
Yeah,
Nice.
I lost a lot of weight. I lost a lot of weight since then.
Yeah, dancing. That's what.
Yeah.
Is this a particular dance style?
I have not been able to find something like that.
I think it's your style.
Yeah. I've not been able to find something like the same type of moves.
I'm not as hip and as cool as you young kids are. But when I was showing my girlfriend your TikTok, she said that some of your moves are like some of the really hip cool moves are out now, right? Or am I wrong? Or is she wrong about that?
I guess some of them. I mean, I think I started changing my moves a little bit. Just when I learn a new dance or something, I also try to incorporate it sometimes into my dancing, but at the same time, I maybe incorporate it 1 or 2 times, and then I switch it. Like I switch a little bit of it. So let's say it's just a regular whoa, like it's just a regular whoa, hey, but maybe I start doing it again, whoa, a little bit further apart, whoa, whoa. Whoa, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then so maybe I even make a circle with this thing. So whoa, hey, yeah, hey, you know what I'm saying? And
dude,
so,
this is definitely your own style, and I fucking want to learn it. I love this. This is amazing, dude.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man.
Dude, you could give classes on this shit. This shit's great. You're taking shit and just like right here.
Yeah, I love this, bro.
Yeah, this move's dope. Yeah. Like right there, my girlfriend said like that's like kind of like a. I don't know what my girlfriend's saying. She's not hip either, so.
I love it, bro.
Yeah, and you're right. Just like came out with this one.
Who's the cameraman that in these kinds of videos?
So usually my buddies. I have a group of buddies that usually aren't in my videos because they're a little bit shyer, and I try to get them out of their comfort zone a little bit and try to. I made a couple videos with some of them, but if you scroll down a lot, you might be able to find one of them, but they're not in too many of my videos.
I love this one.
Hey,
yeah. We play the music.
Yeah, play the music. Oh, it's not playing anything, McClay. I don't hear the music on it.
Oh, you don't hear it? I'm an idiot. I'm over here dancing. Are you dancing to
Fuck
that
yeah.
song, or
Yeah.
are you just you? Okay, all right, you're
Yeah.
dancing to that song, and then you edit it, put in the song afterwards, type thing.
So I'm dancing. When
when
I usually use
use
TikTok. Oh, it's echoing a little bit now.
Yeah.
Is that
There we
better?
go. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So I usually make a lot of my videos through TikTok because when I try to use my own camera app, it won't let me play music with it.
Yeah, it sucks. I
And
know what you mean, dude. Yeah.
so that's one of the things is that if I were to make a video with music, it's a whole hassle because I'll have to like put on another device and then be able to hook it up to some speaker or something to play the music, etc., and sync it up in the right time. So I just normally make the videos through TikTok, and you can edit when you're making the videos. You can play with the song. So like you go for maybe 5 seconds or whatever, however long you're going to be dancing for. And then that song's are going to be playing once it starts for that 5 seconds. So you'll be able to hear the music and dance to it.
Are you putting the camera like spins and shit, or is the TikTok doing that? Like you pick like a template on TikTok, like all the camera pans and shit.
Yeah, it is a template on TikTok. Actually.
Oh, nice. That's cool. That's cool.
Sometimes I do have a like it's a real person that's actually doing it, like one of my friends or something. Because I usually have a whole thing in my head where it's like I'm gonna be dancing over here, but I want it from this angle, and this is how you sort of move the camera. Like you just maybe wave it up and down. I show them exactly sort of how to hold it, where to go with it, and so just so that it's sort of like what I'm thinking, what I'm envisioning, and so a lot of the videos that anyone records, most of them, like 98% of them are, I tell them how to move the camera and everything like that, and just production, I guess. That's what I say.
Back to when you started your TikTok. So how long ago was that when you started that?
2015. So started my TikTok. I started my TikTok when I was playing college football. I actually got there was a whole stigma around TikTok at first, like it was for kids, etc.
Yeah, that's what actually honestly kept us away from it. Like I heard the same thing. It was for kids. It was just dancing, and now it's just you can make it the algorithm like to shit that you're into. Like I'm into fucking badass music, UFOs, fucking different kind of podcasts and shit like that. So I know what you mean though.
Yeah, it's man, what was?
I love this one too, right here.
When you started your TikTok?
Oh yeah, okay. The TikTok. Yeah, so I started it when I was in college, and I got it because I was like, you know what? It used to be Musical.ly. I had a Musical.ly when it used to be Musical.ly.
Oh,
like,
yeah, I forgot about that.
I had a Musical.ly. I only posted like one video.
You keep them big,
because
McClay?
one of my friends had them, and so I got the. I was like, you know what? I had a Musical.ly. I'm gonna see if any of my stuff's still on here because they changed it to TikTok. So I went back and I looked at it. It all disappeared. I'm like, whatever. But then I just started scrolling through, and actually I start going on TikTok a little bit more. And eventually I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna make a weird random video. I don't even care. I'm just gonna make a crappy TikTok video and just be like, I came from Musical.ly. Like one of my first videos that you can see. I think it's still actually there if you scroll all the way down. But
you're talking about your very first TikTok video?
Yeah, my very first video.
Let's pull that up.
I'm looking for it right now. I'm going to it.
You have to scroll down all the way.
So this is just some random. You didn't expect like to make this big huge channel or anything. You're just like, I'm just gonna make a random weird video, and that's all that was. Okay.
Yeah.
That's
cool. It's like it didn't blow up. No, it was trash. It definitely was trash. It got like maybe 100 videos, 100 views max, and it probably still only has 100 views. Like, but after that, I just started making more. It's actually down. Oh yeah, that's one of the first dancing ones I did on TikTok too. It was the WAP. It was the mop challenge, mop dance. Hit the mop, or something like that. Is
left hand, right now put your right hand
on top.
Throw it up. Where you at? I get it.
But that wasn't the first one, but it was just like
Yeah,
a
show,
really,
show the first one, McClay.
All right. Is
Is
it
it
this
like
one
the,
right
is it
here?
the one on bottom right?
that was a football one. Go to the second one. Yeah.
Okay. Now let's watch this.
Hey, just tell me.
Bro, this is so bad. Bro,
I still can make a music.
You have to start somewhere.
I don't care. I think it's funny just because of like how bad it is. But
That's why I love it, bro, because you just don't give a fuck. You're like, I'm gonna have a good time, man. I'm gonna enjoy it. You could tell you're having fun, bro.
yeah. It was like, you know what? I'm just gonna make this thing. I don't even know how to make a TikTok. And I actually met when I actually started posting a little bit more, because I learned how to make a TikTok. Because at first I was always confused on how to do this whole thing, like how to trim the videos and make it so that it plays at a certain time. Even though it's probably all right there, it still was really confusing to me. And I had a friend, like a close friend of mine, Mama Cage. She's on TikTok. She made anime content. We could probably pull her up. But,
Yeah, people don't realize like creating any kind of good content on any platform, it does take, you know, some type of skill, you know what I mean? Especially to use the editing software. Especially every platform has different types of editing software, and
yeah,
I think TikTok's is the worst, to be honest with you.
it's pretty tough. I mean, now it's a lot easier now that I got used to it. But one of my friends, Mama Cage, it was a Halloween party, and I was like, yeah, I want to make a TikTok because no one usually want to make TikToks with her. But she had like 800,000 followers, and no, I didn't even know about it. And so she showed me how to actually cut the video to where I can do a certain time and be able to play the music at a certain time, and like this is how you cut it, and you want to cut it to the music, and like sort of gave me some of those tips. I was like,
yeah,
wow, that makes it a lot easier to make a TikTok now. so then I just started posting a little bit more.
That is a big problem with a lot of the things when you first getting used to them. There's like that learning challenge, right?
Definitely, yeah.
Once it clicks, it's like, oh, okay, I know how to use this shit now. Yeah.
Yep.
So so once that happened, how often did you start posting? Like once per day?
I started going from posting once every like 2 weeks, I'd say. I make one, but then it started becoming maybe once a week, and then it started becoming like once every few days, and it slowly, gradually started. After I started posting more consistently, like videos wise, after I started going live.
Okay, that's when like when you realized it started really getting traction and stuff.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
How often do you go on live now?
I go live four-ish times a week. I'd say 4 is a good number because sometimes it's more. But
how long are you staying live for a consecutive time? Is it all like hours?
So yeah, I go live, and I always go live for at least 2 hours.
Wow.
Yeah, at least sometimes I would only go live for like an hour. Maybe I just want to get a quick dance in. I got to do something, but then I'm like, okay. But I normally go on my normal lives. It's like 2. It's been up to almost 5 hours just straight live, and dancing like the whole time. And sometimes after those lives, though, like I drink a whole bunch of water during my lives. I sweat through 5 shirts, and
can you pull some of that up, McClay, real quick?
Yeah, you mean some of his like
live
shit?
shit? Yeah.
Yeah, this is your live stuff, right? That you clip, right?
So actually, I make those videos separate.
Oh, okay.
I do make. I have a lot of videos. I actually save my lives. I had to put on a hard drive every 2 months or whatever, because they keep the videos, I think, for 2 months, and of the whole live stream. So I saved that, and so I have I have hours and hours of content
Keep going, McClay.
just on the lives. But
Let's see.
I don't have too many videos that I actually clipped from my live on.
Oh,
that,
I see.
on the
Okay.
content.
Oh, there's one right there in the shorts, right? Go up. a
Actually,
little bit.
not that one. No.
No. Right above that one, actually.
Right here.
Is that alive?
No, that's not.
No,
live.
that's not alive either. Never mind. Anyway,
I know I have a couple, but not too many. So
do you have a schedule or is it just random?
it's normally always around like 4 to 6 a.m. ish.
That you start?
Nah, yeah, I start at 4 a.m.
Oh, damn.
Like normally 4, 3.
Are you
used
getting
to
up
work
that
full-time.
early or are you up all night?
I'm up all night.
Oh, wow.
All night, yeah.
Yeah,
I
that's-
stay up all night.
And what has the reception been from your TikTok? Like, do you read the comments and things like that?
I do read the comments. Depends on what you're asking about, the lives or like the videos.
Just both.
Perception of like, what do you think they think, or what I
Yeah,
think?
No, like the reception, like what, like how have people been reacting to it, or even like, does your family know about your channel, or like your friends, or
Oh my goodness.
yeah, like what do people think about your TikTok?
So I have a story about this. Is that like, when I was going live a lot, sometimes I reached up to 17,000 people in the live at one time, and
Holy
I was like, just imagining how many people that is.
Yeah,
I'm just imagining how many people.
that's like an arena, dude.
That's an arena, bro.
That's an arena,
Yeah.
bro. One of them is me.
That's crazy to me. That's like,
That is crazy. And you're going hard too.
yeah, and that's something where it's like, and after my lives end, I'm usually like the overall views I'd get on it is like normally around 100,000. Sometimes when it was around the 17,000 people in there at one time mark, I reached up to 500K at the end of my live.
Wow.
Damn.
Like, yeah, just in the overall.
Dude, if
And,
you just stay consistent, it's just going to get even bigger, dude. I mean,
Yeah.
I see this channel being one of the biggest ones in the world, honestly, if you just keep going at it, dude. I fucking love it.
I appreciate that, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. So again, what do your friends and family think of it?
I keep getting off track, bro.
You're good, dude. Hey, you know what?
You're
Just
totally
so
good, bro.
everybody knows, just really quick. This is a stoner podcast, so just again, really quick, let us know what strain you are smoking. I'm on the Snow Flurry. McClay's still smoking the Larry Bird. But just let us know in the comments. I'll send out some stickers and magnets and shit like that. But yeah, we do get off topic a lot. We don't fact check anything. We give a lot of this information. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, don't worry about it, dog. You're good.
Okay, bet. All right. So I'm just going with the flow. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey.
No, you're good.
Yeah. So the story that I was actually trying to say is that one of the lives that did really well, like I had probably around 10,000 people in there in this specific live, and after the lives, a few people actually went on to like Facebook, found my family, messaged my family like, you need like stuff about like your son's going out of control or something like that.
They
Like
think you're
yeah.
doing a bunch of drugs, or you're like
Yep.
manic depressant or something like that.
Exactly.
Just random
And
people or people you know?
random people,
Oh
random
my
people on the
God, bro.
lives.
Wow.
Yeah, and that's what sort of scared me a little bit. I'm like, I did not think about that. And
Nobody does.
I didn't really talk to my parents too much until about it, and like my family and my friends about it too much until after that happened, because I was like,
man.
it could
So
be a
that's how
lot
they-
worse.
Yeah, but that's how they found out. That sucks.
Yeah. And so well, that's not how they found out. I mentioned it to them before, but they didn't know the extent of like what I do.
Yeah.
And so because that's just sort of when it was starting to pick up a lot, and so I was still sort of new to it. I wasn't expecting this in the first place. Like, it was doing it well. I probably had like 220,000 followers, and that's still a lot of number. And yeah, so that's when it started growing a lot, is when I got those messages. My family started getting those messages and stuff. And so I'm over here just like, okay, I need to talk to every single one of you guys. Don't like I'm not on anything. Okay.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
hey, I'm not doing any of that hardcore stuff. Like, I have never done shrooms. I've never done any
Well,
hardcore drugs at all.
well, to be
And I ain't
honest, bro,
sticking to that.
even me, when Keith showed me, Keith's like, dude, you got to check out this dude's alive, and he showed me, and I was like, that dude's got to be on meth. Like
Yeah.
even me, you know what I mean? So like,
Mhm.
Well,
I
yeah,
understand it.
some people in
Yeah.
the chat even said that, and
Yeah.
I was like, I don't think so. I don't think so. I appreciate you coming on here and clearing that up.
That's a
Yeah.
huge clear up, man. Because you, and when you say you sweat, you're at like you when you go through 3 shirts, bro, you are dancing constantly, bro.
Yeah.
That shit's crazy, man.
Yeah. And I used to wrestle. I used to wrestle in high school, and I played football all my life as well. So I'm in good shape.
Yeah.
And wrestling is one of the hardest sports.
Oh,
you
yeah.
could actually ever do. You can
Up there
even
with
search up
jujitsu.
its ranked.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the practices were insane. You'd just be sweating. You'd be drenched. For me specifically, I'd be drenched, looking like this. And then he still said you have to go 100%. Like you're just trying to take this guy down. You're like, you know what I'm saying? Like barely moving anymore because you just drained out of your mind and matter and everything. And
You didn't know it, but all that wrestling training was actually for this dancing.
Yeah.
Right?
Hey, I made a lot of my moves also sort of like come from my wrestling. Like at first when I was doing some of these different variations of hand movements that I do when I'm dancing, they'd actually I didn't even show you a little bit. They actually what are the like let's say if I were to take a takedown, okay, like a single leg takedown, right? I have to put my hand down here, grab the leg, go up in between the thighs and pull. Okay, so boom, 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 boom. You know what I'm saying? And then I do it to the other side. Hey, hey, hey. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's just it's something that I came into like. Wow, it's just a weird, you know. It's interesting, I guess.
I can't believe like how much backstory and meaning these moves have, man. It's gonna make me watch your dancing in a completely different way now. Like, cause yeah, now I'm gonna be curious. Like, man, what the fuck did that move come from? You know?
Yeah, because
maybe even try to figure it out, right, McClay?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, it almost feels
good.
like at first when we first started watching you, like even Keith said, like, dude, like I feel like he dances like 90% America, like he's making up these moves on the spot and this and that. And now like your moves, are you making them up on the spot or do you like have an idea you're gonna go after, or is it just
Or is it choreographed? Like, yeah,
so
yeah.
I do make up the whole thing on the spot, but there are a lot of moves that I've done before multiple times. It's not like I'm going to go from one move to the other move. It's almost like wrestling. It's like you need to have an unlimited supply of counters.
Yep,
You know what I mean?
transitions, yeah.
Exactly. And that's something is those transitions is something that I've actually feel like I became a lot better at. Is even when the song changes, you might be doing some complete different move than you'd be doing, but then that transition with the song, maybe going really fast and really slow, and so it gets pumped up and it just stops and slows down, and then my body would stop and slow down, and sort of just like go with the flow of the music,
Like water.
Damn.
yeah.
Bruce Lee said it, like water.
So back to the parents' reaction when all that happened. Like, were they cool with it once you sat them down and told them everything, or?
Yeah, I might. Yeah.
Or your
Yeah.
you know, or your friends and shit.
So my fam, they were cool with it. I mean, my dad was a little bit more on the iffy side, just because of the music that I listened to. It's just like, you know, I grew up in a very religious household, and
Yeah.
so just the music that I listen to, you know, it's like he doesn't want to listen to that music, and so he supports me, but at the same time, like there's a lot of things like he still loves me and stuff, but like there is a lot of things that I might be doing that he might not like, you know.
Yeah.
So he supports me and he wants me to succeed, but like
You could be
that's
doing so much worse shit, dude.
exactly.
Yeah.
You know
Exactly.
what I'm saying? Yeah, you're good.
It's
Would
pretty
you-
amazing
do you mind
to go to your page and see, 100 and almost 125,000.
Well, you better
followers.
fucking click that follow button, bro.
I know that's what I'm telling people to do. Boom.
Hell yeah. Get that shit up. What do you mind if I ask what religion that is growing up, or?
I probably want to skip that one.
Okay, that's
for
fine.
now.
That's fine. That's fine. Yeah. No,
Like,
you're
I'm
good.
done. Like it's that part is a lot really. It's a
The only
very
reason-
big, change. It's a big difference. I don't
No,
know.
I
There's a
get
lot of
that.
stuff going on with that. It's very deep. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I didn't mean to offend or anything like that. Me and McClay
you're
are just like obsessed with world religions and things
Oh,
like
really?
that. And I grew up Catholic, and
Okay.
so like we just love talking about that on the show. So
So
but yeah, you're good though.
I mean, I could clear that up a little bit.
Because like I mean, we have friends of like literally every religion you can think of. You know what I mean? So
Okay.
we just we
I'm
respect
interested
all.
in how people grew up and like you kind of put it in a way where you said the change is so drastic. So now I gotta ask, like,
Can we take guesses?
yeah,
Can we
that's what I was gonna
guess?
say. Can we guess?
Yeah.
Mormon.
Why do you think that?
Because two of my best friends growing up were Mormon, and I just know so much about the Mormon religion. And
I was gonna say Jehovah or Mormon, just because you said that the change was so big, right? And that your dad may not have liked the music.
and the music, yeah.
And the people that we know, like Keith said, we grew up with a lot of friends in both those religions, and that was a big deal for a lot of those people in those religions. Their kids would not necessarily rebel, but they would really be pulled to the music, to a different style. You know what I mean? Instead of, there's always like that one kid or this and that.
The family
gets
thought it
into
was
this.
like satanic, right?
Yeah.
No.
So
Okay, I see. It's not So that's one thing I actually am. Like I am.
and we don't look at that as a bad thing.
No,
or anything.
yeah, we don't give a shit. Yeah, well, dudes, yeah, we have multiple friends that are
Yeah,
Mormon.
like I said, some of our best friends are
one of
very deep into it.
One of those things that like that's one of the reasons why I was a little iffy, because I know there's a lot of like I feel like there's a lot of bad stigma about it.
No,
around
dude,
it.
yeah, absolutely
And
no
people don't
judgment here
understand,
at all, dude.
you know what I
No,
mean?
yeah, you don't got to worry about that shit here on the podcast, dude.
And so like people don't understand it is very drastic. I would never ever would have thought that this is my life right now. You know, I've been to Vegas 3 times within the last 6 months because I got a friend down there from Man Boy Mafia, and like he's sort of helping change my life and like help sort of just with the support, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
a friendship, the support, and
that's a big deal.
You know,
everybody needs that in their life. They need to have somebody that they can talk to, that they can get real, honest information from. Hey, what do you think about this? What do you think about that? That type of shit.
Especially in the artistic world, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, when you're trying to do art and shit.
Talk about art.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I saw you have some. I'm gonna pull this up if you don't mind. I have your Instagram page.
Yeah.
Where it shows off some of your stuff, man. So do you paint? Is that what this is? Oils, acrylics? What's
That's
going
acrylic.
on here?
That's acrylic right there. That's my first acrylic painting of that specific style.
Nice.
I've not seen that style that I do while I'm painting. Like I've not seen that style before in paint. Exactly. I guess maybe I've seen it a little bit, but not to the extent.
Yeah.
Not even paint, but like some like colored. That one's not even. That's not very good one. But that was a TikTok that I made actually.
Yeah, man. So when did you start doing this? When did you start getting into painting and shit?
I've been into painting since ever since I did like a middle school art project.
Hell yeah, bro.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
A middle school art project. I've been into painting since then, and it's something where it's like even with my dancing, like you know how there's a little bit behind it, right? My art has almost 10 times the amount of detail. Like when it comes down to, well, it's I wouldn't say 10 times. I'd say like it has a meaning behind it too. Like it has a lot of different things that you just like, wow, what is going on? You know what I mean?
Do you what is the stuff that inspires you? Like, do you get inspired by like things that you were into when you were a kid? You know, is this stuff that like you've always kind of wanted to express yourself in a certain way? You know what I mean? What causes you to put that pen to that paper or to do that stuff?
I think a lot of it had to do with just the I grew up playing Minecraft, right? And I will always watch anime. I watch anime all the time. And you can see if you watch anime, there's a whole bunch of different art that goes into it and just different styles that it could be. And just like that's all hand created for the most part. Now it's a lot maybe more digital, but like a lot of that just handmade, just drawn up like that. And I also just I've taken information from everywhere I've lived. Like I've moved 16 times.
Wow.
Well, why did you move so much?
Just
Was your
family.
dad in the
going-
army or something? Or
It was not the military. It was just it was like having to go where the money is and support the family. I got four siblings. Yeah, 4 siblings, and then but the years are so spread apart. Like my older brother is 24, 25, 24, and then my youngest sister is 7. So like a 20-year age gap between that. And so there's always a little one in the family, you know what I mean? Little ones are tough. And there's also like with all the kids growing up, that having a big family costs a lot of money, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta have a good job. That's what I'm saying. Like you gotta have a good job. And so that's something where we just always had to move places wherever. My dad had never had good luck keeping like a long-term place, just with not because of being a bad worker, it's because like all the companies end up going under. It's just like bad luck, you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Bad luck. And
you gotta do
so
what you gotta do, right?
exactly. So I moved. I've lived in Louisiana, Ohio, Minnesota, California, Oregon, Utah, Ohio.
Where's the place that put the most imprint on you, do you think? Like what left its mark? What place left its mark on you the most? The South? You know, was it where you're at now? I mean, was there a place, especially for your like art style and your decision to do a lot of what you do?
I feel like Utah, as much as I hate to say it, but Utah, I was having a very bad, depressing life. And it wasn't because I was around bad people, but it was like I always got bullied like hardcore. I'll be that one in the movies that you be taking their bags from and to be thrown around and you can't do nothing about it. Like that happened to me all the time.
Especially moving all the time and stuff. Yeah,
exactly. Never being able to keep friends. You always have to keep yourself entertained. I had to always keep myself entertained. I always had to find something to do that entertained me. And because I didn't have all those friends that I could talk to and hang out with and like just, you know, it's always something new. And so all these different environments that I've been around, just all the different like mountains. I see the glare on my glasses.
No, man, I feel like I take advantage. Like I've known McClay since high school, and I've had a group of friends, and I take advantage of that sometimes. You know, like moving 16 times, man, it's hard to establish a group of friends. You can't. It's impossible to do that. So I see what you're saying. You had to entertain yourselves because you know you're pretty much by yourself.
Yeah, I was always normally doing my own thing.
Yeah,
because like that's what I had to do in the first place, just do my own thing. So that's sort of where I became a lot in tone with myself. I feel like maybe not in tone's not the right word, but
In tune.
in tune, yeah.
touch, yeah.
Yeah, in tune with my myself. And like I had really I was super shy. I was always I never talked to anybody, like, and I was just that weird kid in the room, you know what I'm saying? And not exactly weird, just I
I know what you mean.
in your
Yeah,
own way, you know what I mean?
yeah.
Like I was always that guy that was just always alone doing his own thing. I always sat at every different type of table. Like there wasn't just one table that I'd always sit at, like one group of people I'd always sit with. I'd always be going out. I go to the football table sometimes when I eat lunch, you know what I'm saying? Like just during middle school and that time period, during high school, middle school, I have all these different people that I just basically got along with everybody for the most part, or there's all just a joke. You know what I mean? Because I was like the head of the joke a lot of times, laughing at me all the time. And just something, I feel like because of that, to be honest, it made me realize to not care a lot sooner than most people. Because, you know, maybe when you get older, you figure that out. Like, hey, I don't care. I'm just going to do my own thing. You get older, you start caring less about what other people think about you, right?
Yeah.
And
Definitely,
so,
yeah.
that's something where I learned that a lot sooner because I had to. That's the only way I can get through it.
That's
You know what I mean?
amazing, man.
That is an important message to
Yeah.
a lot of people that, you know, that holds you back in a lot and stuff in life. That thing that tells you, oh, I'm going to be embarrassed by doing this, or you know, somebody's not going to like me for doing this, or that
Or
inner
just worrying
monologue
about
that
what
always,
other people think. Yeah.
yeah, worrying about what other people think always tells you, hey, don't go enjoy yourself. Don't go have fun. Don't go say what's up to this girl. Don't go say what's up to this person. You know what I mean? So that's a very important message. And you're right. When you get older and that clicks in you, and it's like an awakening, man. It's like it's like a relief. And to get that,
all that
Yeah,
weight
no
off the
shit,
off
yeah.
the shoulders.
Yeah.
Like I get comments all the time in my lives, like horrible comments, and so that's something where it's like it sometimes it's even funny to me. Like I don't care. It does not affect me. It does not affect me mentally. Like rarely it would.
Are you
Rarely.
talking about
Like,
when you're reading the comments?
yeah, reading the comments like during my live sometimes, or just comments on my videos or something. Someone sends me some messages. Like I've gotten plenty of hate messages. Just
well, I love how you kind of throw it back sometimes. You know what I mean? Like I love this one right here where you're like, point of view, you are dance battling me for $100,000. You're like, fuck it, I'm just gonna throw it back in your faces. Like, you know what I mean? You know, so I love how you do that. You can totally tell that you've learned and been dealing with that a long time, not giving a fuck.
Yeah. That whole attitude that you learned early just transpired into your fucking TikTok page, man, and help you fucking blow the fuck up.
Exactly. Just because I don't care.
Yeah.
I got a really good comment from the chat. Bodie says, I can see some of these moves making it to a touchdown celebration. For real.
That would be amazing.
I actually used to have one.
Let's see. Can we see it? Can we see it? You don't have to.
Hey, no, I'm down. It just takes a little bit because like I only do those during the touchdowns. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
That's something that like.
What would you do if you saw an NFL player on like ESPN, the top 10, and they're like, this new dance wave is taking over the NFL, and it's this.
Hey,
you know what I mean?
Yeah. Like bro, imagine you just got the whole team, right? The whole team just starts doing that move at the beginning with the legs turning.
Yeah.
Like, hey, just like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey, like right there.
Yeah.
Like that. That would be sick.
Dude, there's so many good ones that they could choose from. Yeah.
That's true, yeah. I don't know what I was saying earlier.
Did you end up going on a mission?
No,
I
did not. That's why like religion is a lot more of a sensitive topic for me, just because of the difference of because I don't follow it all the way, and sometimes I feel disappointed because I feel like I should, because I still believe in it, right? I still believe in it, but there's just a lot there's so many different temptations I'd say are out there, and like especially being on your own, it's really hard to really get back into that like religious lifestyle or being directly like aligned with God, you say, right? Like on the right path, right?
Yeah.
Like doing the right things. And so that's something that like I've had a battle with myself for a while, because there's a lot of stuff in my religion that you're not supposed to do. And I figured that like right now I'm not doing all those things, and if like I want to get better at it, but at the same time I'm not sure if I'm ready.
Yeah,
You
I
know
feel
what I
like
mean? Like
you're like at this crossroads where, you know, you're kind of in between of just letting yourself be completely free, but still feeling guilty about the religion. Is that accurate?
somewhat. I mean, I'm not exactly guilty of my
Not
guilty of it.
guilty, but like I don't know. I don't know how
Well, you
to.
said it
Yeah.
yourself. Do you feel like, you know, sometimes you could do more and this and that, and but it's still in your head, right? So I think that the way that you put it just now, 90% of people your age feel that way. It doesn't matter what religion or even if they
Yeah,
have a
yeah,
religion. There's in that head, and you have to go again. As you get older, you realize that you learn life based on experiences.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And your experiences shape you. And
Exactly.
you know, you have a framework of what you were taught when you were a kid, and you try to keep that framework because that's what you were told.
Mm-hmm.
But certain things kind of chop down at that framework. You know,
Yeah.
a storm will come in every once in a while and make you go, those are important moments in life, though.
Yeah, that is facts. That is facts. And that's something like right now it's a total difference. So like I'm going I go to the club sometimes, you know, I'm doing all these dancing with a whole bunch of different people all the time, and like a whole bunch of different music playing and everything, getting lit, turned up. You know, it is fun. It's definitely fun. And but one thing I do always try to do is I like, whether I'm following my religion fully or not, is I always try to keep God in my mind at least somehow.
Yeah.
And I try to pray like often. Not
Yeah.
I don't do as much as I should, but I feel like I do try to keep them in my heart, at least like down there. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah. You're keeping
I
a
feel
line
like,
open.
exactly.
And it also keeping you grounded and a good person,
Yeah.
you know, because there's
Yeah.
still the values there, you know. Every religion has good morals and values, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. I want to hit on real quick. You were talking about going out and doing and you know, going to the clubs and doing all this stuff. It's pretty amazing to watch some of these TikToks, man, and you're out here doing your thing like this.
Oh, you saw that? Yeah.
Yeah, man. What has the reception been for you going out here and dancing with people like this, man? Because you're a fucking whirlwind, bro.
That's lit. That was a good time. It's like, at least this was in Vegas. I made this a few weeks ago, actually. When I went down there again, I just came back today. But I've been there like 3 times within the last 6 months, and like this is one of the bars there that I was dancing at, and there was nobody dancing. There was some nice music playing. There's this whole open space. I'm like, there's nobody dancing, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? like
Somebody's got to get the
bro.
party started, right? Maybe
Exactly.
Big Dog Motherfucking Dancer.
Exactly. Like,
Yeah.
hey, we gonna get turned up. Like, hey, I'm just gonna hit something right now, bro. Like, so I just started hitting that dance. I just started putting my phone down, put on record, and just like start hitting some bunch of moves and stuff. And then like eventually those people that popped up in that video, they actually came to join me. And I was like, at first it was like, oh, okay, you're getting nice and lit, you know. And then we just started dancing. I'm like, hey, and then some other people come up and they're watching a little bit. I'm like, hey, you want to join? Like, you want to join? Like, you want to be in a TikTok too? And
Can I
so
say
we got
something?
that whole formation. Yeah, what's up?
Just really quick, on my bucket list, dude, if you're ever in Phoenix, hit me up, because it is my dream to be in one of your fucking TikToks and just dancing my ass off, dude. I would love to do that. So if you're ever in
Bro, that'd be
Phoenix, man,
awesome.
hit me up, dude, because that is my fucking dream. I would love to do that. That would
That'd
be
be
so awesome.
Lang
I know
Slays says
McClay
this
would never
dude is,
do it, but I would love to get McClay to do it too.
Lang Slay says this dude was great, is great. Found him about a year ago. Don't understand the hate he gets. He's just living his life.
That's
Hey
what I'm
man, he
saying.
ain't getting no
Slays.
hate here, man. We
Lang.
had him on to
No, man, it's all love
yeah.
at the Bogcast, man.
Yeah, that's one
Yeah.
of my buddies slang right there.
You
I
know
remember
what?
seeing him in the chat. Oh, Alex, my boys. Alex is up in here.
Yeah, Chad, if you
Lang.
guys have any questions for Big Dog before we wrap them up, let us know. We can start taking questions from Chad. We appreciate you guys joining. Like I said earlier, let us know what strain you're smoking, if it's an indica, sativa, what strain it is, and I'll send you out some stickers and fucking magnets, shit like that. So
one of the video series that you have going is this one that I like. It's like Man in the Store Goes
Yep,
Wild,
yep.
part 3 or part 4. And I think these are really funny. You just going to the store and doing this. What is your favorite type of content that you have created? Like doing these type of things where you just go and do it on the fly in a store, being in front of the camera in your room, going and creating choreographed dance scenes with people in public places.
I really love so I started making music videos, right? And
I love that.
I know this is great,
because
dude.
you know why? Because you have to give no fucks to do that. You know what I mean? Just the people walking by. I love that. Like, look at those people walking by. They're probably like, "What the fuck?"
Bags. Exactly how they're like.
What's that popcorn culture?
I love making music videos. Like the part of it that I love is exploring these different areas like that. Like I love going hiking. I love nature, right? And I love going to these different places, just making random stuff. You know what I mean? Like that's one of my trash videos. I
want to show some of my favorites, if that's cool.
Yeah.
I got some of my favorite ones. I wanted to just pop up really quick.
And then like just exploring those different places, the mountain ranges. Like one of my goals with this dancing stuff is I want to hike on a bunch of different mountains and make videos of me dancing on the peak.
That'd be bad as fuck. Get some sick drone shots or something.
Yeah.
That would be so bad.
That's one of my goals. It's just
You'll do it, dude. Just keep going, man. Stay consistent, man. This channel is just at its beginning, dude. It's gonna blow the fuck up even bigger. This one's one of my favorites, dude. It's like a bunch of piano playing.
That's badass.
I like dancing to all different types of music. When it comes down to I love like I listen to almost anything. Like I've danced to Irish music before, like French music, like I always dance to rap and hip hop and old school rap and hip hop and like reggae, and I haven't danced to too much rock, but like just a whole variation, instrumentals, like even Beethoven, bro. I'll get down on some Beethoven, you know what I mean? Like you got different.
And these are all songs off TikTok, right?
Huh?
These are all songs off of TikTok.
These are all different. They have them on TikTok, different types of songs. Like this, but
you know how like Instagram Reels and YouTube Shorts is trying to compete with TikTok. Do you worry about those other platforms, or are you just focused on TikTok?
I'm not worried about it because I'm moving on to those platforms as well. If you have all your power in one place, you're gonna get controlled. You know what I mean? If I had all my stuff on TikTok, only on TikTok, if I didn't post anywhere else, if I didn't start posting anywhere else, then if TikTok were to do something to my account, I'm gone. You know what I mean? And that's something where it's like I've also been posting on Instagram Reels a lot, and they actually been doing really good. The Instagram Reels have been doing even better than some of the TikToks.
Wow.
Well, the reason why I asked this is because do you take the TikTok watermark off when you share it to the Reels, or you do that?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
And a lot of the videos I try to like if I were to post it to Instagram, I try to make it so then I just make it through my camera roll and sync up the music or find a way to play some music. And I'm actually getting 2 phones for that reason. It'll make it super easy for me to just go somewhere, hook up one phone to the speaker, and go one on TikTok Live because I can't have my music playing while I'm on TikTok Live through my phone.
Yeah.
And
I see.
it's through the same phone. Yeah. So that will make it a lot easier to just go random places and just dance out of nowhere. That's one of my biggest things. That like if I'm gonna dance with no music, then I could, but it's like a lot funner with music. You know what I mean?
You got
Yeah,
another
definitely.
question from the chat. Lang says, always wonder if you've ever been kicked out of a store or wherever he might have been, maybe even trouble with people calling the law, or if they complain about anything.
question.
Does that happen very often?
So usually when I make the store vids, usually it's not a problem, but I have during one time I went during the daytime. There's a lot of people there. I brought my tripod in, and I was just holding my tripod. They're like, "You can't record in here." I'm like,
Yeah, I've saw that a lot lately. I've noticed that they're stopping a lot of people from recording in the stores.
Yeah, if they don't say anything, then it's like
because a lot of people do a lot of really fucked up, shitty pranks that are just really fucking with employees and you know customers and shit. So
I guess that makes sense. Then
that's
like,
the worst the content. You know what I mean? Where the prank's not even funny. It's just like fucking with some guy just working at Walmart or something. Like your shit's harmless, dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm literally just dancing, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm like dancing, bro.
Like, dude, if I was at Walmart or wherever you go and I saw you, I'd be like, "Holy shit, that was awesome!" You know what I mean? I'd probably pull my phone out and be like, "Look at this!"
It's like you're not expecting that when you go to the store.
That would make my day.
You're not expecting some weird guy just to be dancing like in the store, like just like you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you're gonna be thinking about the rest of the night.
Yeah. No, but that's a great question. Like, is there anywhere else where I don't know, maybe security or a person's like, dude, what the fuck is going on? What are you doing?
Let's see. I think it was mostly just that one.
Yeah, was that one time?
One time that, but I did make a video with security one time.
Great idea, bro.
Yeah, and hey, that's also a great like way, especially like with the clubs and stuff, because you know, I'm an entertainer. I entertain. You know, if usually it's a win-win for like the people at the club, and if I were there dancing and stuff, entertaining.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So it's a win-win. You know, they get me in, I start dancing, have a good time, entertainment, free entertainment, basically. You know what I mean? So that's something where it's like that's pretty cool too.
Do you know what your most viewed video is?
Yeah, it's actually something I had no idea was even gonna. It's just super random, and it's not even a video I tried on. That's what I see a lot is actually the videos I barely put any effort in do the best. I don't know why.
Do you have it?
But if I actually try in a video, it usually sometimes it goes good, but a lot of times it just.
That's always how it works, dude. When you really try, it doesn't do shit, and then you're like, you even doubt posting. It's like, should I post this one? And then you post it, and it goes fucking viral. You're like, oh fuck.
Exactly. And that's actually something I tried to
right here at 157,000, dude. Oh, sorry. Yeah, this one's up there, dude. 157,000.
And actually my pin videos, that was the most viewed one. You don't see any pins on there?
No. Maybe it's because I'm
on
the
PC
computer. Yeah. Probably.
I think it was posted in 2021. 8/21. Let's see.
I want to show a couple of more of my favorites just really quick though. I mean, they're all fucking golden.
November 2021. You're gonna have to scroll down a lot.
Okay. Okay. We'll do it.
Because I post every day, multiple times a day.
So you kind of, in this day and age with content, have to, right? For the algorithm, they kind of encourage posting at least once per day.
If you don't, they sort of punish you. TikTok.
I know.
Yeah.
No, YouTube does too. I worked on this short film for about, I don't know, 3 months, and I had to put all my attention on it. We weren't able to do the Bogcast at the time, and YouTube definitely punished us on the algorithm, and we had to play catch up to get back to where we were before.
Yep.
So,
Yep. That's what happened to me when I had someone come over. I had some family visiting, and I didn't go live for a week. And then I like right before then, I was getting, that's the numbers I was getting, like 17,000, 15,000 people on the live at one time, 10,000, like 5,000 normal. And but then I stopped for 1 week, and it just it went back down to like 1,000. It wouldn't get up to 2,000. It was just stuck at 1,000. And then I had to build that up a little bit, but then I had like a family trip in July, and I tried to go live a little bit. I have a backup account too, Big Dog Backup, and I actually post a lot more content on there that you normally don't see on my main account. Like I post my exploring videos, my adventuring videos on there on my backup account. I do let's see if I can find it real quick.
I just have to ask, what is this move from? Because you mentioned like certain moves derive from certain things. Does this move come from anything?
I just made that one.
Made this one on the spot. Okay,
yeah.
I love that move.
I do that a lot in my lives too.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen this one.
I love the moves with the music too. Like the music is such
I
a big part.
I know. Yeah, right.
Hey.
Right there, yeah, that one move, man. Yeah.
I can't even do that shit. I got a bad back. I want to make sure I get asked all my questions before we wrap you really quick here. Let me see. Seconds, blah blah.
I'm good for however long. Like I'm still chilling.
No, you're good. No. I gotta say thanks so much for joining us, man. I'm having a fucking blast on here, and really appreciate you joining us and shit. Let's see.
Yeah, for those of you guys that want to check out his TikTok, I'm gonna link the TikTok for everybody in the chat. And then
I highly suggest fucking following BiigDawgDancer. I discovered him, I think, what is it, maybe about a month ago, and I can't stop watching. And you know what? It's just crazy. Like I never thought you'd actually come on the show. I just randomly you know how I decided to message you is I saw your story on when you lost all your footage. And I just recently went through the same exact thing where one of my hard drives of just years of shit and phone took a shit, and I felt your pain, and I just felt this fucking need to be like, oh, sorry, man, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, fuck it. You know, if you ever want to come on the pod, and then you're like, oh, I'm down. I was like, holy shit. All right, let's make this happen. Fuck yeah.
Hey, that's awesome.
Also, I want to remind everybody that you can go check out his beacons. He does do story shout outs and personal custom videos. And he can do TikToks to a specific song. So if any of you guys out there are artists, like I would love to see him do a TikTok to Kid Cone's Tribe.
This is badass. I didn't know you could do this kind of shit.
Yeah.
I actually just put that in there too. Like I didn't know you could add that to the beacons thing.
That's bad as fuck, dude.
The beacons, I don't know if you know what beacons and Linktree is.
I know what Linktree is. Yeah.
Well, beacons is the competitor, and I see a lot better in beacons, to be honest.
Nice.
Like a lot more things you could do, and it's like really clean. Like, yeah.
I guess one last question I have is like, are you able to monetize this right now, or is there a way to make money off of this? Or I don't know how. I'm not familiar with TikTok monetization or anything really. So
right now it's mainly just the live gifts. TikTok pays like crap. I've been trying to find some sponsorships because I feel like that would actually be really good for both. It would be a win-win because I have thousands of people watching at one time and consistently, and people want their business, etc., like advertise like this. That's a way that they could literally get their business out there and people to actually start knowing about it. You know what I mean? And also just, it's a whole thing where it's like, I could, if you were to advertise me, if you were to sponsor me, Okay, we'll have a sponsorship. Okay, then I could go on these lives. I can present the product. You know, I can say, hey, this is where you go for it. Provide a link, etc. And that's like a win-win situation for the business and for the sponsor and for the sponsorship and the views, because that's the whole thing, is that they need to get their business name out or whatever. You know, that's a good way. But that's something I've heard about. And no, I didn't hear about that. I was thinking about it and I was like, that would be a really good idea, but I just haven't found those businesses yet. And that's something where it is a real struggle to find those people, because I feel like if people knew about it, like, hey, this is what I'm doing, then hey, I bet they'll be glad to sponsor.
Well, I think once you start doing like specific dances that you've made for a sponsor and like a video that goes along with it, and that hits a viral, because I agree with Keith. I think that your shit has the opportunity to go viral and, you know, put you in that position where these sponsors are reaching out to you. You know what I mean? Like, like what if like Whataburger reached out and did some crazy fucking dance? We have a new sandwich coming out. Do some crazy dance. And fucking, you know what I mean?
Oh my God, you could be in a Whataburger commercial or in commercials and shit doing this shit for sure. You know what, dude? You should like take like 2 or 3 of your favorite products that you absolutely love and stand by, and products that you would love like your audience to actually like you'd love to share with your audience, and email them, dude, and be like,
and
look,
one of them is actually
I got this. Yeah, email them, dude, and send them your TikTok and like, look, and say, look, I'll fucking rock your shit. You know, blah, blah, blah. Let's work something out. I guarantee you, dude, like in a year, you're going to be killing it, dude, with sponsorships, bro. You're going to get 1 million followers, bro. This is
like,
just
this is something I do want to end up doing full time. Like,
I
still work, you know what I mean? I still work. Like, I was working full time when I first started doing this in the first place. I was literally coming home. I was working, coming home, literally chilling for about 30 minutes, dancing until I went to sleep. You know what I mean? Like, that's literally my whole life for like months and months. And then I finally went to part time because I was like, wow, I'm actually like I'm doing good on here. I need to sort of get it going. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
exactly. And so I've had a lot more time to like get all my Discord running up and actually start a community for Big Dog Big. You know what I mean? Big Dog Big is actually one of my things I'm doing.
Are people pretty generous in the live chats? Like, I don't really know how that works, but they could send gifts, like kind of like super chats and shit.
Yeah, I mean, it all depends. Usually when you're doing live matches, that's what brings in the most like coins and stuff. And just because it's like, hey, you can get like, you can help win a battle. You know what I mean? Like, you're going against another creator, they're also sending gifts or whatever. It's going. You want your creator to win, so they're gonna send some more gifts than they normally would if they're just watching.
Yeah, that stuff is crazy to me. I can't believe how popular that's become. And do you know what he's talking about, Keith?
No, do you do that? I want to watch that. That looks awesome.
So is it random who you get to battle, or do you pick somebody that you battle?
So it's random, but you also get a pick. So let's say you have friends, you can pick them. But it also has a whole random list, and it has a username, it has how many viewers they have, it has a whole random list, and it always changes. Like, sometimes you can find people that are verified depending on, I guess, how many viewers you have, because usually they wouldn't match someone with like 6 viewers with someone that's also verified and has like 1,000 viewers. Normally they wouldn't. They try to like have the viewers sort of like the same. So let's say I had 1,000, they'd be pairing me up with sometimes like people that had 200 or 300, and there's a whole list that I get to choose from. And if they accept, they have to accept it to go live. So if they accept, like, hey, BiigDawgDancer wants to go live with you, okay, accept, then we're live together.
That's sick, dude. I didn't even know about that.
Yeah, and then while it's like a half screen and you're doing your thing for your fans, and your fans are hitting hearts and stuff, and you get points, you know, and whoever wins. What happens if you win the battle?
Nothing usually. I mean, nothing usually. I mean, you do get a win streak, which tends to be something that's like, it's pretty cool. Like, especially if you're a bigger creator, I feel like for anyone, a win streak feels nice. But you could, if you have those really close battles a lot, and then you have a 10 win streak, that's an achievement for you almost.
Oh yeah.
Like I just barely hit a 10 win streak yesterday, and that was the first time I hit 10 wins in like 6 months. Like
Oh damn.
it's rare for me to get 10 wins in a row. So I'm like, oh man, we hit 10, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Is this
And
the
so-
actual room you do all the dancing in?
Yeah.
Sick, dude.
I normally
That's
set it
sick.
right there. You're actually
Yeah.
looking at the other side of the room because that's where my phone usually goes. And then I
Yeah.
have my light that's shining on the picture frame right there. I have it pointed towards my door
Yeah, that's
in my
sick,
PC
dude.
area.
That's dope. Right on.
Nice.
Well, yeah, me and McClay, we got a couple other segments we got to get into and shit. So, I don't know if you want to say your fucking plugs and all that shit before we wrap you here.
Okay.
Well, definitely BiigDawgDancer on TikTok.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I got a Beacons link that would actually work.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
let's do
yeah.
that Beacons link, yeah, but you can't really see the links on there though.
But I'll put it in our chat, and people, if
Okay.
you guys want to go into the Discord, there's this Discord link, which is very cool. So go check that out. And then yeah, his Beacons link I've already put in the chat, and we'll put it in the description too.
Okay,
Fuck
because
yeah,
that
dude.
has everything on there. That is my Instagram, my YouTube, my Twitch. I go live on Twitch and play video games and all that. You get my backup account right there, where I post all these different stuff that you don't normally see. If I'm not live on my main account, I'm usually live on my backup as well. So that's something where I like to just chill out. You get to know me a lot better through my backup account. I have some other things on there as well, like my art page. Everything you need. So
Fuck yeah, I don't think I've been following the backup account. I need to follow that one. Shit, that's badass. Do you have any travels? You going to Vegas anytime soon or anything?
I actually just got back to Vegas, so I might be headed to Mississippi though in October. In a couple weeks.
You don't have any reason to come to Arizona anytime?
Not yet. Not yet. Not yet.
Yeah, well,
Maybe
what's
one
the
day.
Big Dog
Huh?
Dancer fucking tour, worldwide tour, dude. You're just going
Hey,
around.
that would be sick. To be honest,
That would be badass.
I would be down for that. One day, I might actually do that.
You know what,
definitely
man?
a goal.
I have to say it's an honor that, to say that you came on the show, man. You took the time to do this. I really, really, really fucking appreciate it, man. You're cool
Yeah,
as
no
fuck, and yeah, I really, really enjoy your channel. So
Ain't no problem, man. I appreciate you guys. Nice to meet you, Brian.
Nice to
can
meet
see-
you, brother. We'll have you on
Hey,
again.
Keith.
We'll be keeping an eye on you, and hopefully everybody goes and checks out your stuff and follows. And man, I agree with Keith. I can see this turning into amazing for you. So keep it up.
and it is
Thank
my dream to be in one of your fucking TikToks one day. So keep that.
Hey,
in
one
mind.
day, never know.
All right, man.
All right,
Thanks
brother.
so much, Big Dog. Talk to you later, man.
Catch you later.
Later,
Yeah.
brother.
Hell
dope.
yeah. Fuck yeah. That was badass.
Yeah, dude,
Thanks
that was cool as shit.
Big Dog Dancer for taking the time to fucking. That was his first podcast.
Yeah, dude.
So, and he fucking did it like a pro.
Yeah, he did a
I
good
think
job, man.
Maybe it's because he streams and shit, kind of carries over a little bit. But
Yeah.
fuck, I think if you watch our first podcast, we're noob as fuck.
Yeah. He does good stuff, man. He's very entertaining, and I agree. I think that was great to say. People are saying that they could see his stuff being a touchdown dance.
Yeah, no shit. That's badass. Do you want to? What do you want to get into really quick first? You want to do the UFO shit,
Yeah, you want to get
Halo?
into, let's get into some UFO shit.
Okay. Let's see. Oh shit. This is the UFO Report with Bryan McClay. Actually, it's kind of like more of a moon landing thing, right?
Yeah. Today, there's not very many UFO stuff out right now. I do have a couple real or fakes that we'll go over in a little bit. But one of the interesting things UFO related that I did see that I've talked about with Keith, I think before in the past, and there is these large, like, they're not like telescopes like you guys think they are. They're like solar array telescopes or something where they they follow the sun looking for sunspots and big, the sunspots can cause these like explosions of radiation that could fry all, everything on the earth if they're big enough. And they've been getting big over the years. So they have these telescopes out there that just keep an eye on them. And this was something very interesting to me that I saw on TikTok, as a matter of fact, talking about that stuff that I just thought, I'll show you guys. And basically, it gives you an example of how big the Earth is. But just to say for you guys, just to tell you guys, the Earth is like the size of a I would say about half the size of a BB compared to this image you're going to see in relation to the size of the sun. And they do show it on here, but this is very interesting. This was...
Oh, yeah. I remember seeing this.
Yeah. This was not too long ago. It says this picture is of the sun's surface taken from a space telescope. To make it easier for people to understand, that's the size of the sun, and that's the Earth right there. So watch what happens in this. This is pretty interesting. So it was instant shooting time and point was 1:36 a.m. on March 9th, I think. But you could see something starts happening, and this circular object shows up right here. You could see it. It's circular and starts siphoning shit from the sun. Like, it's...
Are you able to blow that up?
No, not anymore. That's about as big as I can get it right there. And it'll play it again. So yeah, you'll see it here in a second. What is this shit? Let me restart it.
Ads.
Yeah.
Like
So
a
you'll see
spacecraft
it-
or something, or what?
Hey, it could be, because it would be, that's how these things can get powered up. They can get it from, the energy of what they're siphoning energy off the sun. That's
It's
major
like-
energy.
It's like Superman.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. So watch this shit. I mean, you can see this circular image show up here in a second. Right now, it's showing up. It's right here, and it starts siphoning off, and it leaves once it gets enough.
Is it the
Watch
thing
it
with the-
bounce.
like it's got the tentacles and then the ball thing?
Yeah, that's like it's siphoning the energy, and watch it leave. Peace.
Dude, that looked like a jellyfish or something.
Yeah, dude. Crazy, right? That was...
That's like the Matrix spaceships.
Yeah. So this video is not a movie clip. It's not a Photoshop work. It was live downloaded from a website called Harry Oswell. Harry Oswell is a website jointly set up by NASA and ESA, which allows everyone to check the surface of the sun free of charge in real time. So pretty interesting, man. I just love stuff like that. That's the...
Yeah, but so what's the official word on it though? Like supposedly or whatever.
I don't think there's any official word on it. You know what I mean? I don't think that they even worry about
they didn't even
dealing with
they
that.
didn't even recognize it, you're saying?
Yeah, like they're not even gonna it's beneath them to kind of do that, you know what I mean? So it's very interesting though, that's for sure. It's there was more on this TikTok. So here we go. I'll play a little bit more, and this time I'll give you some audio.
Gaining energy by absorbing the plasma. Although this may just be a
What the
natural phenomenon,
fuck?
but if not, it's more exciting than any science fiction plot. More intriguing. In 2012, this is not an isolated case. 2016, the Space Telescope observed a spherical object near the Sun. This time part of the spherical object was obscured by the Sun. We can't confirm whether there is fluid material between it and the Sun. In 2017, another spherical object appears on the surface of the Sun. This time, there is also a fluid-like material between it and the Sun. Other than that, November 30th, 2016, on Halliwell's website, a NASA space telescope took such a picture. A long, linear object appears near the Sun. The top of the line has a white bright spot. Zoom in and you can also see the rough outline of the object. Although the size of the globe is not added as a reference in the photo, but a rough estimate of the volume of this object is also much larger than that of the Earth. The next photos are from another space observation project,
Crazy.
SOHO, NASA and ESA, jointly developed by NASA and ESA. In November 1995, a space telescope SOHO dedicated to observing the Sun was launched into space. NASA stipulates that the solar photos taken by 78 SOHO should be uploaded to the official website of SOHO project. The following photos are from Soho's official website.
And you guys can go to this website and follow this stuff just like you can go and watch the ISS. The ISS always has cameras on it unless they shut them down. And they will do that. If something shows up in the frame that they're worried about, they'll straight shut those things down and they'll wait for it to go out of frame and it'll come back.
Because the way of photographing is different from Hollywood.
That's crazy.
So the photos of the sun in the normal state.
There's just a guy standing there with a button.
Yeah.
On April 6,
Look at
2018,
this.
suddenly, some very dazzling linear light spots appeared around the sun. Maybe you think it's due to reasons like light reflection, but more flares appeared in the photos sent back 4 days later on April 10th, and there are remnants on these light spots. We know how to take pictures of an object that is moving at high speed. There will be after images on the photo. After that, another such picture was taken later. You can see that the number of disks around the sun becomes greater, and it looks like
This is like a 20-minute video.
in this photo taken in
It's
another
almost done.
period. Near the sun, a huge,
Right.
unidentified object in the shape of a butterfly appeared. For these spherical objects that appear near the sun, linear objects and
No, Gertie,
spots,
come on, get out of
so
here.
many
I want you in
people.
here. The weed.
Right. And they would definitely need something of immense power to, get them to propose, to maybe a lot of people think that these ships have some type of like anti-gravity thing, right? And that takes huge amounts of power to create. That's what was Bob Lazar's whole job, was to figure out what the propulsion system was in this ship that they had found, right? That was
Yeah.
the number one thing. And it took so much power. He said that there was like this nuclear generator in there. They didn't know how it worked. Remember, he said multiple people had died messing with it, radiation poisoning.
So the theory is like maybe they had components of the sun, and that's what they're getting to use
Yes.
to power their ships.
Yes. Yes.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Well,
All
that's
right.
fucking so crazy, dude.
Yeah. So this is what really kind of wigged me out. And it is 4 minutes. And this is
Well, can you just do a summary of it more so?
yeah. So this guy basically comes out and he's on his deathbed. And hold on,
No, you're good.
I'm gonna speed it up for everybody if I can. I think there's a way I can
Yo,
do
yo, what's up, chat? How you guys doing? Don't forget to let us know what strain you guys are smoking. Is it indica? Is it sativa? Also, let us know the strain if you like it, if you hate it.
All right, here we go.
Yeah, we'll get into this in a little bit, but definitely.
I've sped up the stream, so it's only a couple of minutes. So watch this. This is guy on his deathbed.
Hello, my name is Gene Gilmore. My birth given name is Eugene Reuben Akers. I don't want any money for what I'm doing because hopefully this video won't come out until after my death. So I have nothing to gain, nothing to profit by telling you what I'm going to tell you.
Was it recent?
Okay, anyway, this is the story that my dad told me on his deathbed. Project Slam Dunk was the name of this. President Johnson in 1968, okay? In Cannon Air Force Base in 1968, he said by the time he got there, that there was already 2 large hangars that were connected. There was hundreds of dump trucks that came in and dumped sand and stone, and cement powder was powdered over the top of all that to make it look like a lunar landscape. They had men that fashioned it into a lunar landscape, he said. He said that in front of the airplane hangars was pole framing with large canvas tents that was concealing the inside of the staging area. Inside the staging area, on flatbed trucks, was uncrated the lunar lander that was reassembled back inside the hangars.
Who is this guy again?
So his dad worked at the hangars, and he's telling the story his dad told him on his deathbed. Yeah, in the film sets. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because remember he said they called it Project Slam Dunk, which if you remember when we were talking about this a couple shows ago, Keith, you're like, do you think they did it? And I said, I don't think they did it every time. I think that they did it a couple of times because they needed to do it before the Russians. It was so important for the Cold War for them to do it. So I think that they faked some of them just so that they have a one-up over the Russians. And that's exactly what it was.
What about the first time? You think they faked the first time or really went that first time?
I don't know. Don't know about that one.
But this guy's saying the first time was fake.
Yeah, watch.
Okay.
All of the walls were painted flat black and the ceilings as well. He was sworn to secrecy by the NSA, and they would put him in prison for breaking that oath. When Dad saw the moon landing on TV, he cried. He said he knew that what he had witnessed on TV was exactly what they recorded in that hangar. Dad was one of 3 guards. They guarded the.
Can you pause it for a quick second?
There was.
From my understanding, what everyone saw on TV wasn't the footage. They were watching everyone knew that they were watching a recreation of.
No,
But they thought they were watching the real thing, and then they end up showing the real footage later. That's what I thought happened.
No, I've always been told. I could be wrong. You could be right. We need to look into that. But I was always under the assumption that what they showed was the live footage. That's why
that's what everybody thinks. And what actually happened, they were actually showing a real fake simulation of it or whatever. And then once they got the footage back, then they started showing that. But everyone thinks that they sat around and all saw that footage. But we should look into that.
Yeah. Here we go.
Anyway, sorry.
A list of 15 people who could enter. No one else was allowed by order of President Johnson. And here is that list. And I gave it to Bart Seibel as well. Anyway, President Johnson, Neil Armstrong, Edwin Aldrin, Werner von Braun, Robert Emenegger, Gene Kranz, James Webb, Joe Kerwin, Dr. Thomas Paine, Glenn Looney, Dr. Christopher Kraft, Dr. James Van Allen, General Trudeau, Lieutenant Colonel Donald Simon, and Grant Norrie. I realized
that is a crazy list of some of the biggest scientists in the history of the United States. You know, Van Allen, von Braun, Trudeau, like all these guys are big names. Those are big. James Webb, that they named the James Webb Telescope after. Big names.
My dad wasn't lying. I lifted the lid off my dad's case, and you can see his name is Cyrus Eugene Akers. He was born on July 17th, 1933. He died on September 28th, 2002. Here's his badge, and I want to see if I can get as close as possible so that you can read the numbers on the bottom, which are, okay, there it is. 07596. 07596. That's my dad. And it must have been a really early picture because he's only got 2 stripes. So that was back in the 50s, I'm sure. Probably not long after I was born.
So it's kind of part of the real or fake, right?
Yeah. I mean,
he seems to check out with those credentials, I guess. I don't know if you looked him up on the internet.
I haven't yet. I just saw this today. So, again,
I mean, it's like, what does the guy gain from it? You know, especially if he says put the video out after he dies. But then again, there still are fucking trolls who are like, wouldn't it be funny, you know, to after I die have this video come out? You know what I mean?
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
know.
Well, there was recently a young girl, and I think she's British, where she wanted to troll everybody on TikTok. So her and her friends made up this UFO sighting with using, you know, Photoshop and stuff. It was a video, and then they called all the news stations saying they saw a UFO, and you know, fuck those people. Don't do that shit. That shit ain't cool.
I know that. I don't know why I was even laughing, because we talk about that all the time because we're trying to find out the real deal shit.
Yeah.
And these people are fucking it all up.
Yeah. So you got any real or fake?
I have a shit ton, dude, actually.
Right.
I want to play my cheesy video since it takes me time to edit this bullshit. Okay. I wish I could blow it up more, but
That's a UFO for sure.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yo, it's like that thing they showed on.
Oh, whoa. What is that?
the people are acting sound like they're acting. Can you?
It's not like flying.
Nothing. That's a.
What do you think?
I think that's fake.
Fake, yeah.
Yeah.
The guy that's in the background talking sound like he was acting.
Yeah. That almost looks like the video that the girl created that was fake. You know what I mean? So I got one for you. Check this out. Tell me if you think this is real or fake. You ready?
Okay. That's fake. They left their house. That's fake. I think that's like a real incident where maybe they were stranded and something was happening, and then the editor put in all the other shit and the sounds.
Yeah, because
You know what I mean?
the helicopter parts is definitely real.
The helicopter's real.
Yeah.
But the UFOs and the sounds before that.
Yeah.
Like they were probably stranded, freaking out. Their ship was sinking.
Yeah,
and
I
they were
agree.
filming, and then
Yeah, I think you're right. I was just gonna show you this.
Yeah, we probably have the same ones, dude.
Yeah, this one's
this is crazy.
In West Texas on September 19, 2022.
That's like the mothership.
2022. This happened in West Texas.
I don't know.
Check out
It's
the
hard
one
to
I
tell.
got.
It's hard
I
to
got
tell
a
because the
different one.
camera angle's so shitty.
I got a different one here.
What do you guys? What do you think, Chad? Are these real or fake? Let us know.
What is that?
I think I have this one loaded up too.
It's the same one we just
Are you
watched.
getting this?
Yeah, what is that?
Same incident.
In Texas?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same
Yeah, I
exact
think-
incident.
yeah, I
and
think
it
a
just
bunch of people-
disappeared.
That's crazy, dude.
Where did it go?
It
Watch
just.
this.
What is that?
I want to see something like that so fucking bad, dude.
Yeah, what is that?
It's disappearing. Do you see how it's disappearing?
Where did it go?
It just.
Dude, if we ever show something like that, a footage we took, I swear to God, it's real. Like I would never fake anything like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I would be so goddamn excited to fucking.
Well,
like-
what's cool about the two videos we just showed is I think it's two different videos from two different vantage points. It looked like.
You know what
So-
bothers me, and I think we had trouble with this before, is when people see a UFO or UAP, where to report it to and who's actually like tracking all of this stuff. It just seems like so random now on TikTok. I wish there was some type of system where it's
Well,
like, okay,
first
these were all
base-
verified. These were this was that. There's a bunch over here.
I think it
No.
depends on where you live. Like for us, the first place I would call would be Luke Air Force Base. It'd be like, hey, I see this.
I feel like that'd be the last.
Well, no, that would be the first place to call, right? For them to say, no, we don't know anything out there. You know, they would tell you, no, it's nothing of ours. We don't have any jets out right now. We don't
That's a
have
good point.
anything.
Yeah, that's a good
And
point.
then you would contact MUFON, you know, the UFO network, that type of shit.
Yeah.
So Jersey to the Base is something that both of us feel you want to believe this stuff to be real so bad. You know,
Oh,
like,
for sure. Yeah.
yeah, I want.
That's why
to
we talk
believe.
about it. Yeah. Like, you know, yeah.
Yeah.
Here's one right here anyway. Love the music on this one.
Those are
Is that drones?
no, they're lights. They're lanterns. Chinese lanterns. That's what I think. I mean, that's what it looks like. You know, that's why they're flickering. That's why there's so many of them. There's probably a funeral and they released a bunch of them.
I love that, dude. That's a great,
Yeah.
great
Yeah.
observation. I wanted to read the comments on it. God damn it, I won't scroll.
Yeah. I think that happens a lot with those Chinese lanterns.
Yeah, I never even thought of that. And there's so much the government's doing we don't know about, and you know what I mean. That, and especially these drones and shit now too.
Can I show you something
Oh,
real,
yeah.
real or fake that doesn't have to do with UFOs? And I want to see if you think it's real. You ready?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, I saw this. What do you mean? Is what real? Is he really there?
Yeah, is he really there?
I think so. Yeah.
That's
When I saw this, I didn't think it was fake. I mean, I don't know. I could be wrong.
how crazy is that, dude? That he could just go in there.
Yeah, it's just I don't know. I could be wrong, but I thought it was just an abandoned home.
Yeah, for people that are just listening, we're looking at a video of a guy who is showing pictures of inside Kurt Cobain's home, and he's in the house. It's abandoned, and he's showing pictures of, you know, that. Look at that, like
Yeah,
that is
that is up.
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely got to be the house, man.
I wonder if he went to the room where he fucking shot himself. Are you able to scroll down the comments? Like, what does that say?
Yeah. It's sad because it makes
Hauntingly
you reflect.
beautiful. That's a great way to
Yep.
fucking
Hauntingly
describe it.
beautiful. How is this abandoned? Figure somebody would snatch this place up. That's what I said. Like, how is this abandoned?
Yeah, no shit.
It was Courtney. No one ever convinced me otherwise. Beautiful sadness makes the observer feel nostalgic yet helpless, wanting to reach in and stop the inevitable. Yes, that's a great point. Yeah, you like see this and you're like, you just think like
All the
wish-
amazing music he could have made. Like,
yes.
I
Yeah.
mean, just think about like it was only just a few albums. There's only really Bleach, Nevermind, and In Utero, because
Yeah.
Incesticide was really just a compilation of B-sides. It wasn't like a really true album. And then Unplugged, of course, was a live performance. But
Yeah, a lot of people saying this is really good.
so supposedly there's like a bench right by his house, and it's like signed by people and carved, and it's all, you know, it's got graffiti on it and shit, and you can like sit there and see his house from there, something like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Before
cool.
Seattle became a shithole, I used to want to go there.
Yep.
I think that's real though. What about this one?
Wow. ¿Qué es eso?
Oh, I didn't know it was jumping like that. Just a bunch of different weird shit.
Some of those are interesting. The one at the end is kind of interesting.
Yeah, that fucking portal.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah, dude.
Very interesting.
I feel like I have a fuckload of those ones. This is the kind of shit I'm obsessed with right now, dude. I'm not saying I believe it or anything like that, but these TikToks show up all the time.
No one has actually been to outer space. There's a theory that we haven't ever been to outer space because of a transparent barrier that surrounds our entire world, and that past this barrier isn't open space or a vacuum, but water. Now, it all might sound crazy, but back in 1962, the US government launched a couple of nukes into the sky.
Yeah, Project Starfish.
The atmosphere's reaction to them, or that's what they want us to believe. But some say they were actually trying to see if they could crack that invisible barrier.
Why would they do that?
This program was called Operation Fishbowl. This
No, it
theory
wasn't. It was called Starfish.
as many have
Starfish
said,
Prime.
stars
This
with
is
their own
fake.
eyes, or zoom in on
Yeah.
the camera.
But they did send nukes up into the space and try and blow up. It's called Operation Starfish Prime, I believe. Yeah, that fishbowl stuff is bullshit. Like, why would you want to crack it if
That's not
if
a
you
real.
thought
So that's not real. The what do you say it was called? Starfish?
Starfish Prime, I believe. Here, let me look.
Dude, this one's crazy. I got a couple more real or fakes, and then we'll get into the
Yeah.
regular.
So here we go. This is the Starfish thing. Operation Starfish Prime was a high-altitude nuclear test conducted by the United States, a joint effort by the Atomic Energy Commission and the Defense Atomic Support Agency. It was launched from Johnson Atoll in July 9th, 1962, and was the largest nuclear test conducted in outer space and one of 5 conducted by the U.S. space. So,
Dude, Rogan had Hans Kim and Tony Hinchcliffe on, and they watched a time-lapse like map of the world of where like
the nukes,
all the nuke. Did you see that?
Yeah, I've
And
seen
it
that.
was
That's
like,
been around for a long time. That
I
was
know,
out
but
years
like,
ago.
but when you watch like how much we've nuked compared to everyone else, it's crazy.
Yeah.
I love when
Yep.
you say that and you're like, yeah, I'm way cooler than you. That's what you just said right there.
No,
Like, was
that's
out years
been
ago.
around for that long, man, and that people are still talking about it. You know.
Yeah. This one's crazy.
UFO was spotted in Chile, and the speed at which it was moving was
Yeah, I saw this one. This is interesting, but I think it's fake. Actually, no. This is one of the ones that I don't know. This is very interesting. There's one that they shot from a plane that like this that was fake, but this one's interesting because I saw. Yeah, I've seen this. This is cool.
I mean,
Chile
I
is a
don't know.
hot spot, bro. They've been saying that Chile is a hot spot for 20 years, dude. That's where that I think it was either Chile or Mexico City where that really famous one is, where it's all those white balls all over, like there's just thousands of them in the sky.
Yeah, dude, that shit's crazy.
Yeah.
I want to see UFO. Oh, okay, this is my last one. Did you have any more?
No, no more real or
Okay,
fakes.
okay,
No.
this is my last one.
Friday night at a high school football game in St. Louis, Missouri, until
Oh,
these
yes.
mysterious glowing lights started to appear in the sky above the field in the background.
This dude in the comments right here says skydivers easily YouTubed.
Yep, it is. It's probably skydivers. It's probably
Well,
homecoming.
what are they wearing? Like
They've got
fluorescent suits on or something that glow?
no, they've got like LED lights behind them or something.
That's what I mean. Yeah, LED lights.
But I don't know. Why would they be so far away?
I just don't understand why
If
they'd
it was
be
like
so
a
bright.
homecoming, if it's a homecoming or a skydiving, unless it was like a skydive club that does it at night.
I
Where
live in
did it
St.
say
Louis
was
at
St. Louis?
skydivers at night. They use. Wait, they're probably saying they use lights, y'all.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah. That's probably what I would agree with that. Yeah.
I can't find it, but I saw this funny thing where those like how insane the drone shows are now, where you can literally just create huge I saw like it was like a man walking, but it was just drones and it was just gigantic in the sky, and it was like either a meme or something of how funny it would be to send that to one of those tribes that have never left. Like just send like one of those like they would think it's like God or something. Like how bad that would freak them out.
Yeah, dude.
They would be like, "What in the fuck?"
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's a great point, man. Scare the hell out of them, dude.
Yeah. You could pick
That's a great question.
Make like an eagle come or something, or
like you think in your head, is that a good thing to do? Is that a bad thing to do? Is that
that'd be
inherently
completely
evil.
Oh, that is completely evil and fucked up. I mean,
but you're also telling
them,
like,
also
hey,
kind of funny.
Yeah, like, hey, there's other shit out here.
Yeah.
I guess if you were trying to act like God and shit, that would be evil. But people are trolling people all the time. So I wouldn't be surprised if there wasn't people that have already tried that, bro.
Well, probably at least getting a drone over to get footage and shit. Yeah. No shit. If they just
drone over to talk
like
to them
that
speaker.
one when we the ones that follow the tweakers around and shit.
Yes.
But it's like in like a tribe somewhere that.
Yeah. Well, what do they call them? There's a name for them, like airplane tribes, because they're known when they first found them. They were during World War II. Whenever the World War II planes would fly over the islands, they thought they were gods. So when they finally went to the islands, they had made like these plane suits out of the trees and stuff, and they had these tales they would tell their other tribesmen about the plane gods and the planes flying over, and they would make the same sound as the planes and shit.
What the fuck?
Yeah, dude. I think they call them airplane tribes or something like that.
Before we get into TikTok, I'm going to do a quick Halo report.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
It's not even actually really a Halo report. I just wanted to share this cool video that I saw. It's called A Brief History of 343i's Halo Controversies and Drama. 343's Decade of Halo. And it is on Rocket Sloth YouTube channel. It's literally an hour and 11-minute long video of all of 343 mishaps throughout the 10 years. And it's really well edited and put together. I'll play some of it, but isn't that insane that there's an hour and 11 minutes that you can compile together of them just fucking up over and over and over and over again?
Yeah.
So if you're interested, it's actually mind-blowing. You're watching this going, holy shit, I forgot about that. You're like, oh my God, what the fuck? And it makes you realize how bad 343 just fucking sucks. And the guy just came out with this video, was it yesterday? But yeah, I highly suggest watching it. And I forgot where I was going with this. I hate shitting on Halo, but like as an OG Halo fan from day one, I've had to start laughing at all this shit just to deal with the heartbreak, because they are not fucking capable of handling this franchise, and I don't know what to do anymore. They actually gave it to the guy that was in charge of the MCC, who he was in charge of getting all the old games onto like the same platform or whatever, which took like 5 years and all this shit. So I don't know, it's going to be interesting to see where Halo goes and shit like that. But yeah, if you want to see how fucking shitty 343 is, check out A Brief History of 343 Eyes, Halo Controversy and Drama on Rocket Sloth. And supposedly there's some big fucking update coming out this weekend. This is the shit that I feel sorry for in Halo is content creators like this guy, Sean W. This guy creates fucking great goddamn Halo content, right? He really built his channel up during Halo Infinite, and he's literally had to create another channel for like I think Fortnite or some other games because Halo Infinite is such dog shit, you know.
But he has to clarify.
But these guys still kind of have hope, you know what I mean, with 343, which blows my fucking mind. But supposedly, if you're still into Halo, there's some type of update coming out. I think, yeah, this weekend he says. And the rumor is it's actually going to be remakes of Halo 3 maps like Guardian, the Pit,
which people have been asking for a long time
since day one. Yeah. Like I said, when Halo, I think was it 2 came out, 3 months after the game, they had like a 3 or 4 map pack that came out, a DLC and shit. You know what I mean? Like this is way overdue. They're playing catch up with this shit. But you know, there's still these people who I don't know if they enjoy getting bent over with no lube or not. I almost want to start calling them the no lube crew because anytime 343 comes out with something like this, they're like, oh my God, there's still hope. But after you watch this, I don't understand how anybody can have hope with 343, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess we still need these motherfuckers, but anyway, I feel sorry for these Halo content creators, but
it's weird.
Shout out to Sean W. I am actually subscribed to his channel. I use this bullshit one for the show, so my stuff doesn't show up. But what are you gonna say, dog?
It's interesting how one little piece of information can reignite hope in something that you love. You know,
it drives me nuts, dude. Literally every single week, I'm not even exaggerating, 343 does something where you're like, what the fuck? And then they'll trinkle out some little bullshit and everyone's like, oh my God, there's still hope, they're gonna save Halo. And then they'll come out with that, and then that might be dope, but then it causes like 3 or 4 more other problems that are fucked up, like gun jamming or some type of issue, and you're like, what in the fuck? so some people just, I don't know, whatever. I am not a Saturday Night Live fan at all, but I am a stand-up comic fan, and I like supporting the scene here. And I thought this was kind of cool, dude. I saw this in the New Times. Valley comic Michael Longfellow means funny business as SNL debuts nears. I guess someone from here in Phoenix got cast on SNL, dude.
Nice. That is interesting. Guy on the
Holy
far
shit.
right, it looks like.
48 seasons?
Here's the problem. After the whole
That's what I'm saying. I'm not a fan of Saturday Night Live.
Yeah, after the whole Shane Gillis thing, I don't think the people at Saturday Night Live can tell what's funny anymore. Because Shane Gillis is one of the funniest people I've ever seen in my life and is perfect for Saturday Night Live.
Dude, they fucked up big time by not casting him, but that was the best thing that ever happened to him
Shane,
because because that would have just held him back from who he really is. We wouldn't get his sketch comedy YouTube show, which is absolute golden.
amazing.
His stand-up's fucking golden. He probably wouldn't be able to go on fucking Joe Rogan and drink 20 beers as a Saturday Night Live cast member. You know what I mean? So, dude, my favorite podcast in the fucking world right now, obviously Kill Tony every Monday night. Like, it's my girlfriend's day off. We look forward to it every evening. We fucking laugh our fucking ass off. And then once a month, Joe Rogan does, I think he calls it Parks and Recreation or something like that, where he gets Ari, Mark Norman, and Shane Gillis together. And those are literally like my 3 top comics. And it is literally, and they just get fucked up. And it's a riot, dude, for like 3 hours. And it's just fun to have just like on in the background where I'm doing shit or fucking, you know.
Yep. I agree. I watch this all the time too. And I just saw the Tony Hinchcliffe. What's the other guy that Tony brings along with him on, the Asian
Hans
dude?
Kim?
Hans Kim, yeah.
Yeah, dude. He was just on, dude, bro. Me and Jordan have been watching Kill Tony forever. And like, you know, we saw his first performance, and it was at the same exact time when Tony was getting canceled, right? So this is like also another big fuck you to the guy that was trying to cancel him and shit. But it's so cool seeing a guy's career where he was literally living in his van, and now he's on private jets, eating steaks, fucking doing arenas and shit. And they in Hinchcliffe and Rogan, they just talk about how much he's just a fucking killer, dude. This motherfucker, like, he's very dedicated to the craft. He like writes 2,000 pages a day and shit. He comes off like he has like this crazy autism, and he's kind of like doesn't know what the fuck's going on. But it takes a smart person to kind of play the kind of like Theo Vaughn, right? Like Theo Vaughn, you might think he's an idiot. It's like, no, he's actually like smart as fuck.
Yeah. I've been watching a lot of Theo shit recently too, because of, for some reason, you know, when you showed me the last thing that with Theo, it's jumped into my algorithm, so he's there a lot, and man, he says some great
Are you serious?
stuff. Yeah.
Bro, he has some of the probably best one-liners and things ever. Like when he comes up on my TikTok and shit, I love it because I know it's got a clip of like some of his like best moments and shit, and it's almost better than his stand-up, his podcast.
I agree.
Podcast and when he's just riffing and shit. So,
are you ready for TikTok stuff?
Yeah, I guess I'll play my stupid video. Hang on. Do you want to go first?
Yeah, so this was something that I saw that just blew me away, and you've talked about it before on the podcast. The fact that people can get schizophrenia later in life, and it just comes out of nowhere. You know, a person can be totally fine, and then something triggers it, and it's been waiting in their head, growing, you know, and it just triggers it. And there's this famous artist, and this is such a great story. Let me show you this, or not a great story, but like a great example. Hold on here.
Dude, some people don't find out until they're in their 50s.
Yeah. So this is a
Lewis Wayne before.
This is an artist that got schizophrenia in the middle of his art career, and you could see how it changes his art. He was like a cat artist. His name is Lewis Wayne. So here we go.
Lewis Wayne before and after schizophrenia.
Just like really cartoony cat stuff. This is like in the 1800s, I think they said 1900s.
I think I've seen that one before.
Yeah. Just cat stuff. Cartoonish cats. Kind of like the poker cats. All before his schizophrenia. Now after. And this gets awesome.
Wow. What the fuck?
Look at that one, dude.
Damn, dude. This
Lewis.
It almost stirs up just different emotions. I don't even know. It's like
you're scared. It's fascinating at the same time.
Fascinating, happy, sad.
Yeah.
Like I almost feel like maybe it's like they have like this portal to another, like another dimension that we're not seeing, you know, like that realm that maybe the DMT realm. I don't know.
Yeah. Nate 138 says that's crazy you say that, Brian. After you guys played that Theo stuff, it was on my timeline as well. Yep, man. The way the algorithm works, it's crazy.
Yeah, if I just think about preparation age, it starts showing up on my Facebook ads and shit. So
yeah.
This isn't really a TikTok. I don't know if you've seen this. You know, we have like a love-hate relationship with cops. I think our hate, I hate using the word hate. I shouldn't say that.
Bro, I think
it's more because we grew up with cannabis. Like we were just always paranoid with it, and you know, I've been arrested and shit. So it's more like, plus rap music, it's kind of like fuck the police. But with all the recent events of defunding the police, it's like, come on, are you fucking kidding me? Like, I'm not for that at all, you know.
I think you're gonna show the same thing that I watched earlier today, and I was like, what is going on?
Is it a woman cop?
Oh man.
Is it this?
Yeah.
Do you have a better version of it?
I'm sure I could find one, but go for it.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, hold on here. I can find it. So break it down. She is a cop that
did a TikTok.
Yes.
Pretty much just ranting. And this is like why people should be frustrated with police, right?
Yeah, man. She's on the first of all, she's on the job.
This is
right?
a good version. It just kind of gets cut off in the beginning by the news anchor or whatever.
Yeah. Hold on here. I got it.
Yeah, but let us know what you guys are smoking. Sativa, indica. I didn't forget your question from earlier. Is there a big difference from sativa and indica smoking? Yes, there's definitely a huge difference. One of our friends actually came up with a great saying to know the differences. Well, fuck, I already forgot. Was it Sativa Saturday or something like that?
Yep.
Indica into couch. You're gonna be more fucking relaxed. But don't get it twisted. People act like sativa has like meth in it or some shit. Like, oh, when I smoke sativa, I got energy. Blah, blah. It's like, no, it just doesn't have as much THC as indica. That's what I've noticed, dude. When you get indicas, it's always like 20, 24%. You know, sativa is always like 13 to 20%. It's hard to get a good sativa high percentage THC.
Yeah. Here we go. I think this should work.
I can go 90 miles an hour. You can't. You can't do that. So get the out of the way.
A Washington State police officer is suspended after posting a controversial video to TikTok.
If us officers stay behind you long enough, we can find a reason to pull you over.
What? That pisses me off so much right
know,
there,
dude.
dude. When I first heard that, I got so mad. I was like, this is why cops have a bad name, you dumb
I know
bitch.
exactly what I just don't understand how dumb people could be. Like, it's bad enough that she has these thoughts and does these things and blah blah blah. Why the fuck would you do this on TikTok? Are you kidding me? This has got to be the wherever this is at. It's worst nightmare, whatever this police station is, or city or whatever.
The since deleted TikTok was created by Federal Way police officer Brianna Strauss, who said it was a public service announcement for other drivers.
PSA to everyone out there. I'm speaking for myself, but I'm probably speaking for a large majority of other officers out there. If we're driving on the freeway in our police car, get the out of the way. Get the out of the way.
In the 38-second clip, Strauss tells the viewers, quote, "I can go 90 miles per hour. You can't." She also says officers will find a way to pull someone over.
If us officers stay behind you long enough, we can find a reason to pull you over. So you might as well get the out of the way.
User posted a screen recording of the video.
If you merge and we follow behind you and we merge too, you're probably in trouble. Best way to find that out is get the out of the way.
In a statement to local media, the Federal Way Police Department said in part, quote, "We have viewed the social media video posted by Officer Strauss and can assure you that it does not represent the core values and practices of our police department." Strauss later received a 10-hour suspension without pay. Police say that's equal to 1 shift. For the latest...
What?
I'm fucking speechless, dude.
What? What is she doing? Cops shouldn't be putting shit like on TikTok, period. And if you're going to put shit on TikTok, it should only be positive stuff. What are they doing allowing cops to do that?
They can't be allowed to do that, can they?
There's a lot of them on TikTok, bro. There's a ton of cops on TikTok. A ton of them that do exactly that. You see them in their car.
And they're just
on
venting
live, and they're just talking to people, you know. Usually they're cute or there's some super hot guy or super hot girl. 90% of the time, that's what it is. And they're just, you know, and you could tell maybe they're on break and they usually put like a piece of tape over their badge number. What the fuck are you doing sitting in your car? Like, you look, one, like such an idiot, and two, I can't believe that it's this, again, we go back to the woke bullshit, man.
What did she think the end game was going to be from posting this? Like, did she like think it was going to go viral in her way, and everyone's be like, "Oh yeah, you're right. Sorry, yeah, we'll get out of the way." Blah blah blah. It went viral for the exact wrong reasons for her. Like, that is, these are the people that are, oh man, and it's not that everybody's like that, right? This is just one bad example, but obviously that means there are a lot of people with similar thoughts that are like that, right?
Now, if you just saw that video, and every time a cop gets behind you, you're going to be nervous.
Bro, you know, I was just gonna say, I'm nervous as fuck anyway. I just have that old school stoner energy when I'd have weed on me. Anytime I'd get scared as fuck. And now I realize, and then when they get behind you, how bad is it when a cop gets behind you and they're not pulling you over and then they like
Just
drive
fucking
off and
with
then
you,
you're
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Now in your head you realize, wow, they could just find something right now if they wanted to pull me over, right? Like this dipshit just proved it. It's
Well,
weird hearing
actually,
it from the mouth. Like that's
yeah.
that's horrible.
There's a lot of that on TikTok too, and it's from both sides. You've got the douchebags who are like think they know the law really well and just go to like for instance, there's this one where I saw a guy on TikTok. He was going to a police officer, he was going to a police station, and he was walking around the police station parking lot where they park all their cars, and he was looking at the cars and he was with his camera live streaming. And the cops come out and like, what are you doing here? This looks suspicious. And he starts, I don't have to talk to you. You don't like, he's putting himself in a situation to look like an asshole, not look like he's doing his First Amendment right. You know, you look like an asshole. But on the other end, there's a ton of those videos on TikTok where it's a cop that is just trying to be a dick to a guy. And, you know, hey, no, I think you're drunk. I'm not drunk. I'm going to come give me a breathalyzer. The guy blows 0 and the cop's like, no, I think you're on drugs. You know, it's like, no, you're just being a dickhead, dude.
Those
You're
are the
just
worst,
being a
dude.
dickhead.
I've been fucking pulled over by fucking cops like that before, dude. It's the worst.
Yeah. Yeah, watch this shit. Here you go.
I will. I will here in a minute. They're gonna tell me. Who's supervisor? Thank you. Rookie move. Don't think so. So just follow my finger with your eyes and your eyes only. You can go blow. I will. I will here in a minute. They're gonna.
So
you know, it's oh, go ahead.
So basically, this guy knew he's gonna blow 0. They're just fucking with him. So the guy says, you know, like, what are you doing? What's going on here? And the guy tells him like, oh, that's a rookie move saying you're gonna do that. And the cops like, I don't know. We'll see. You know, I'm gonna put you through all this shit, right? And this guy made a ton of videos on it where literally like they had to check this shit out. Like they had to literally tell him, you can go home now. We didn't find anything. Here we go.
Smoke weed. Today's Saturday. Okay, it's 30. Weed stays on your for 30 days. So if I did a test next week, I'd be out.
I saw this video.
Come on.
Because I hate that shit. He's so right about that.
I think you're under the influence. You think I'm impaired? Yes. Well, I'm not. Okay.
He could have smoked weed 2 weeks ago, and then they go take his blood, and then it pops up, and he's fucked. He gets a DUI.
Okay. Do you want to do a drug recognition evaluation or a drug influence evaluation? What's that? There's an officer who checks your blood pressure, does a whole bunch of tests. Yeah, let's do it. Okay.
You know what my favorite talks are, dear? Are the ones that it's like a lawyer or someone who really knows their rights, and then they're just put them in their place, and the cops don't even know the rights half the time or like the rules and shit. And you know what? Thank God. And I suggest everybody, if when you're getting pulled over, for the sake of yourself, to film everything, because you have the right to do so. You know, to film the whole entire encounter. And thank God for like dash cams and shit.
You can get the officer's badge cam too, right?
Yeah. Hey, I have a crazy video to show you and a few TikToks. So I don't know how much longer you have. Like,
I'm good.
Is that cool? I just have to piss like a motherfucker, so I don't know if you could just do the poster shit real quick.
Yeah.
It'll literally take me a minute.
Yeah. So
Is
make
that
sure
cool?
you guys. Yeah, you're good, brother. You guys like and subscribe if you're not already liked and subscribed. Do us a favor. Check out our clips. If you guys enjoy our clips, go ahead and reshare them. We've got a lot of interesting stuff that we always put up on not only TikTok, but of course, Instagram. You guys can follow all of our information below with all the QR codes there. If you guys want to join up in the membership, I think it's 50% off. They're running a special right now, but the first person to join up will get you a Bogcast t-shirt of any size, any color. And also, if you guys do see cool stuff out there on the internet, tag us in it, that we've put out, clips and stuff. Tag us in it, repost it, and you have a chance at winning a Bogcast poster. Also, if you guys tell us what strain you're smoking and you take a picture of that and tag us on Instagram and you know, say hashtag what strain you're smoking, hashtag the Bogcast, and at Brian and Keith, you guys can win free stickers. We'll send out randomly to people free stickers from the show and goodies alike. You know, also check out all the other stuff that we got going. There's also a really cool page, if you guys don't already know, that Keith does for his dog Fabius. Go check that out. Also, you guys check out Beyond Wednesdays every week. I do a couple shows on my YouTube channel, Beyond Wednesdays. We do a show every Saturday called Modern Comic Mayhem and a show every Wednesday called On the Radar. Check out both of them. Here's a little Modern Comic Mayhem clip. Saturdays at 10 p.m. Eastern. It is either a train wreck in a good way or just amazing information about collectibles and comics alike and all the cool stuff going on that week. Some very interesting shows as of late with all the comic drama going on in the world. It's been very, very easy to talk about topics in the comic world as of late. So,
do you have to piss on anything, dog?
No, I'm good, brother.
All right. Let me just show the t-shirt shit. We have actually exclusive content if you join our channel. All you
I just talked about it.
Oh, you did? Oh, shit, my bad. Fuck.
Yeah.
It is a stoner podcast, my bad. But the next person to join gets this t-shirt. Any size, any color, just let us know. So we're just kind of like talking about bad cops, I guess, right? I'm going to show you some crazy shit, dude. Some good cops.
Ooh, that's what I like. See some good cop stuff.
I'm going to let this ad play really quick before the videos.
Fucking ads.
I know. I had it all set up, ready to go, too. Okay. This shit's fucking crazy, dude. This happened in Orange County. It's a long video, so I'm just going to kind of summarize it. And then I'm going to show you the crazy parts. Anyway, so this is in a Walmart in Orange County, right? There's 3 sheriffs there, and they suspect somebody of stealing and having a fake receipt on on their phone, right? And also, they've seen this couple steal from this store before, so the employees just want them to leave the store because they have that right. If they don't want to serve you or sell you shit, they could tell you to get the fuck out, and that's what they end up doing, right? So this is them kind of like approaching the couple.
What's up, guys? What's up, man? So I don't know what's going on. I guess they are saying you guys like stolen before or whatever, but they want you at a store and they don't want to sell any merchandise to you guys, and they have that right. So that's fine. I believe you, but they're a manager and they don't want you guys in the store. They feel like you guys are about to steal. I guess you have a fake Walmart receipt on your phone. No. Okay. Well, we don't have to get into that. If you guys just want to leave peacefully, you guys want to do that? Okay. That way's closed. That exit. We'll walk you guys out this way. You want the trespass, right? They come back.
This is crazy, bro.
You want to do the whole thing and then trespass and they come back. Okay, cool. So we're just going to go to our car, get your info, and then they're going to put a trespassing thing on you guys, okay? So we can do this civilly. What?
Hold on, pause it.
Yeah.
So are they asking him to take his mask off to see his face to make sure he's the person that they think he is?
Yeah, I think just for to identify him. Yeah, probably. Yeah. So anyway, they just kind of, let's see. So they just start walking him out, right?
Fucking hand off the knife.
So as they're walking him out, dude, he grabs a knife.
I'm not playing around. How stupid are you? Hold this shit. I'm trying to take it. Put your hands behind your back. Hey. Put your hands behind your back. Hey. You're being detained. Hey. Drop the phone. We're going to put you in handcuffs because I don't know if you have other weapons.
So the guy grabbed the knife.
If you fight, you're going to get on the ground. You're going to get thrown on the ground. I'm promising you right now, you're not going to win this fight. Stop. I'm trying to call my wife. Stop. 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 Can you tell them to stop? It's a mistake, dude. We're putting you in handcuffs, dude. Hey, excuse me. I'm gonna put you on the ground. Can somebody help me? Stop. I'm not trying to do nothing, please, man.
What do you mean you're not trying to do nothing? Like, just do
Just
what they're
leave.
asking you to do. Yeah. Fight it. Live to fight another day at this point, man. Sue them afterwards.
Hey, dude, help us. They're not gonna help you. Ma'am, help me, please. Hold it. Okay, dude. Hey, dude, you're about to get punched, bro.
Oh, he grabbed the gun.
464, we need unit code 3.
Did he grab that cop's gun?
Come help me. He's got a gun! He's got a gun! Shoot him! Shoot him! Shoot him! Nice. 46.
What a fucking idiot, dude.
18464. Shots fired. 1033 Walmart. Stage 91.
Isn't that fucking crazy, dude?
463 shots fired. I got it. 464. Subject's gonna have a gunshot wound to his head. I need 91.
Wow, bro. That's fucking crazy, dude.
Hang on, they have like a different camera angle here.
Don't freak out.
Well, this
Oh,
is
he had it on him.
Gun! Shoot him! Somebody shoot him!
Watch this angle, dude. All he had to do was leave, right?
Live to fight another day, man. What the fuck?
Overstealing shit from fucking Walmart, dude. So
What did he think he was gonna do? Pulling out his gun, fight all of them and beat all of them?
Okay, so yeah, that's the cell phone. Eventually, he grabs a knife. At first,
He had a knife on him.
yeah, watch.
Yeah, it looks like he tried to grab. I thought
They
he
gave him
grabbed the.
so many chances.
Yeah.
Now this is
Could you imagine being a shopper in there at that time?
yeah, like or that worker or that
Yeah.
the person in the background. That's why if you see shit like this, you should get out of the area because you never know what's gonna go down. Now look at that. See, he just grabbed the knife and handed it to an employee.
Wow, man.
Now this is why we always talk about this, right, bro? Every law enforcement officer should be black belt jujitsu. It should
Yeah.
not take 3 dudes this long to take one dude down. I feel
Yeah.
like if one of these guys was trained, he would have been down in seconds before
Yeah.
any of this happened. Like, it's kind of embarrassing. I mean, kudos to these guys for dealing with this. Don't get me wrong. I'm not shitting on them, but fuck, I feel like if they had jujitsu training, man, this one never have even happened.
So who's the guy that shot him?
Let's see. I'll back it up.
The guy in the top right that's standing?
Is it this guy, right?
Yeah, him. Looks like it's him.
Hang on. Yep.
Oh man, you think how shitty that'd be? He's point blank.
You're never gonna
He's-
believe this though, bro. He survived.
Oh, thank God. Thank God, man.
They began escorting the man and woman from the store when one of the deputies notified the escorting deputy that the male subject had a knife. The man placed his hand on the knife. Deputies retrieved the knife and attempted to handcuff the man. The man resisted and a use of force occurred. During the use of force, the man accessed a concealed gun and the deputy involved shooting occurred. Only the man was injured. He was provided medical attention and transported to the hospital. Currently, the man is recovering from his injuries. He has been booked into the Orange County Jail on outstanding warrants. Additional charges related to the incident may be forthcoming.
He's got a gun! He's got a gun! Shoot him! Somebody shoot him!
Dude, the most fucked up part is when you hear him going, "I'm dying." Like
Yeah.
he can barely even breathe. And
But again, I mean, I see everybody in the chat saying the same thing. Like, you're right. It takes too long for this shit to get these guys down, you know?
yeah, that's
Sheriff
pretty
should have patted
ridiculous,
them
right?
down before they escorted them out. Well, I think they were, man, I don't know. Like, that's my problem. You know, that's a problem. I'm not a cop, you know. There's just so many situations that where everything is nuanced, and that guy could have, like, in that situation, those
they gave
cops were
him every
doing everything to
opportunity.
de-escalate it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, exactly.
he was the cause of that.
Yeah, they gave him every opportunity to fucking leave. I didn't mean to bring everyone down, but fuck, that one kind of shook me earlier today, and I can't believe this shit was even on YouTube. But
I don't blame you.
While I was showing the one cop, kind of, you know, like, fuck this bitch, I kind of wanted to show, like, fuck, man, look what these guys got to go through. Like, even
Yes.
having to do that and shoot somebody in the fucking head. I mean,
It's another reason why we need cops to be what we all thought they were growing up, right? Stand-up people, part of the community, pillars in the community. But we also need them to be not just professionals, but experts at what they do. De-arming, de-escalating, jiu-jitsu, you know, using weapons of non-lethal weapons, being able to use lethal weapons in the right time. Like, I think cops, teachers, firefighters, nurses, they need to be paid way more than.
yeah, it's definitely a rough job. Dude, we already started the TikTok video time shit, right?
Yeah.
Okay, because I have a few more if that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I got one real quick. Check this out.
Oh yeah, let's do it.
This is interesting. I saw this. Look at this.
What the fuck? Is that real?
Yeah.
That looks digital.
Yeah,
That's
it's real.
digital. That's not real.
Hold on. It's augmented reality. Yeah, you're right. So she's got something on her ring when she holds it up. Yeah.
So it looks like CGI as fuck.
Yeah. It's a gear ring. That's weird.
Huh.
So that augmented reality shit is crazy. But look at this, dude. What the fuck, dude?
Is that Andrew Tate's?
Yeah, people are making way too much money, man.
Selling books.
Yeah.
I was kidding. Did you see Post Malone eat shit?
Yeah, bro, that was scary too, dude. I had a hard time watching that, man, because you could tell
This
he
is
was
the
just
worst
writhing in
angle.
pain.
Yeah, this is the worst angle. This is the first angle I saw. And this one you can't really tell what's happening. I was like, what the fuck? What happened?
Him just writhing in pain. Did he break his pelvis?
I don't know. But he did come out later after.
Jesus.
Anyway, I don't know if I have it, but there's another angle. What happened was, you know, those things where like they pop him out of the stage? Like he
It didn't
came
go
out of
back
one of
up.
those. Yeah, it didn't
Yeah.
close. So like he walked back over and it fucking fell right through.
Sounds like he might have broke some ribs. Yeah.
I saw a couple of videos where he came out and then he did one on his bus where he's like thanking St. Louis. Dude, this actually made him fucking look like the biggest
He's a
sweetheart in
cool-
the world.
yeah, he's
because
a cool
he was
motherfucker, dude.
He was apologizing for that. He was like, I'm sorry, blah, blah, blah. It's like, dude, you got fucked up.
He's a cool motherfucker, dude.
Yeah.
Everything I've seen of him is cool. I got one to show you. Check this out. You'll enjoy this.
I want to do that.
All topped with Keith.
What? What? Dude, RIP as long as fuck that. Yeah, I would try. Would you do that?
No, dude, I would die.
Yeah, you would die.
I would
for
choke
sure.
to death. Look at him just keep cheering him up. All topped off with Keith and fucking. He said what type it was.
It's just fucking.
Look at that, bro.
I don't mean to brag, but I feel like I could do that. I've done one of these dab challenges like this before. I feel like I could hang.
All right, these are all topped with.
I would love to do that, dude. I know how much you hate corn, but I thought this was kind of cool. It's some type of like, I don't know, high school thing.
Did this just happen? This happened in Arizona.
Oh, really? That's head on stage.
Yeah, this happened in Arizona, bro.
Really?
Yeah, he did a
It
talk.
was like his son's band or something, or I don't know what's going on here, but
He was there to discuss.
You know how
mental
dope that would
health.
be? That's so cool. Just letting those kids get to do that.
Yeah, dude. This was in Arizona, and
I didn't know that.
yeah, and it was free.
Oh yeah,
it
you're
was
right.
free.
Yeah. Mental health.
That's cool, dude. I forgot about that. Yeah, as a matter of fact, shout out to God, Edwin's Generation. I was watching him, and he was live talking about he might go there, and he saw it was free, and it'd be cool to go see what he has to say and this and stuff like that.
Yeah. And like I said, I know you hate him, but it's still cool, like showing shit like that,
What about this? Did you see? I'm sure you saw this, but this was so cool and just such a cool moment. I'm so glad they got it on tape.
That's amazing, dude.
So they're bringing out Dave Chappelle, and he gets just a huge standing ovation.
Well, secretly, no one knew he was there either. So this is a Tony Hinchcliffe, Joe Rogan show. Tony Hinchcliffe is from there, and they actually talked about this on that Joe Rogan episode. Joe Rogan said this was the loudest applause and ovation he's ever seen in his life. And just think about all the events that he's been to. That's crazy,
it was pretty
dude.
amazing. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, that episode with Hinchcliffe and Hans Kim was pretty dope. They talked about that. They got to do like the trifecta where they went to the UFC, they went to the Canelo fight, and they went to some other fight too. But Joe Rogan was saying they were like 3 rows back from the Canelo fight, and someone came up to him and Dave Chappelle were, and someone came up to him and they're like, hey, these are actually Travis Scott, or they didn't say this yet. They said, you guys can't sit here. These seats are taken. And Dave Chappelle was like, I'm Dave Chappelle. I ain't going nowhere. And the guy was like, okay. And they just didn't. And then they came back and they're like, well, these are actually Travis Scott seats, but we can get you right on the ring side if you want. And then they're like, fuck yeah. And so they actually were like literally up on the ring, and Joe was just tripping out. Like literally behind the coach. They're giving instructions and shit.
That's badass.
Yeah. I love that shit, man.
Yeah.
Stand-up comedy, man, is my favorite shit in the world. I would never have the balls to do it, but to me, it's like the last hope of free speech. Like these comedians are like the people that are like willing to cross certain lines that, everyone's trying to fucking moderate and, suppress,
Yep. I agree.
Dude, if I was a kid, bro, that would be the funniest shit ever to see.
Oh yeah, dude.
Those are my favorite kind of TikToks when they show up.
That was good, dude.
You've had to have seen this one. This guy's just golfing, and like, these animals are just giving. I don't know what the fuck's going on back there.
Another deer in the background. It does not phase him as he rips that down the middle. That's about 315. Yeah, you gotta love the focus.
What the fuck?
I got one. So this is kind of cool. I collect sports cards and baseball cards, and sometimes you'll get autographs, cool autographs. And I always thought it was cool when like the autographs say cool stuff. Like Mark Hamill is very famous for like writing funny shit on his
Oh
autograph for cards.
yeah,
You know,
yeah.
check out this. This is a Mickey Mantle autograph, dude. To Tom, fuck you, Mick.
That's great, dude.
It says some of the most sought after memorabilia are pieces that are often flirt with what's seen as quote inappropriate in nature. Some pieces lack more subtlety than others. Do you have anything in your PC like this? And I just thought this is hilarious, man. So
I think my favorite autograph is Stephen Wright because he just says hi forever. Stephen
Yeah,
Wright.
yeah.
Just some shit like that.
Yeah.
God damn it! Just hit the wrong button.
I've got one more after when you're done.
Okay. Let me see here. I got like 3 good ones.
Yeah, go for them.
Let's see. I'll show this one. I won't play the whole video.
Early morning, I was going to go to work. I was
So
about to go to a read through of the first script for that season. I can't remember which season.
Almost Funny. Oh, Always Sunny, I mean.
Script at the house and said, look, the guys
so
changed their mind.
the guys from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia pull a prank on Danny DeVito and they give him the script, right?
Thank God I get up, you know, and it says he's walking, he can't walk. And finally the cop
And
said,
in the script, he's just getting fucked in the ass by everybody constantly, right? He ends up in jail. He's just getting railed.
Made your bail. And I go, oh, thank God I get up, you know, and it says he's walking, he can't walk. And finally the cop, this big guy says, he's got a billy club in his hand. He says, well, Frank, you're not going to leave before you say goodbye. And he throws me down on the ground. And all the cops come. And in the very last moment of the script, the cop leans into me and says, April Fool, motherfucker. And I knew immediately that it was April 1st. And those sons of bitches wrote a whole script just to bust my balls.
So they just wrote a script of his character just getting fucking butt raped the entire time, and just as a joke. That's
Dude, they're
hilarious,
great.
dude. That's
They're
hilarious. That's like next level comedy, dude. Okay, this is more of the other shit I've been obsessed with. Is that Tartaria shit?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And lying to us. There was a civilization called the Tartaria Empire that was far superior and more sophisticated than we could ever imagine. They were able to use the atmospheric energy to obtain electricity, and by having free energy, they were able to focus on more pressing and more important endeavors, such as creativity, love, and self-development. Their advancements influenced great feats and
I love this
vast
shit,
cities
dude.
and infrastructure all over the world.
Wish it was real.
Due to the rise in the influence of the
You don't think so?
civilization, it was said that there were
No, but they make a lot of really cool, interesting points.
knocked down and technological advancements erased from our history.
I don't think there would be a society like that that's that close in time for us not to all know about
that's
it.
true. Yeah.
I mean, but there are some weird things on maps.
The argument
that are
is
out
just
there.
like how much they're just trying to wipe it away, you know?
Yeah.
And there is evidence of this
Yeah.
actually, you know?
Yeah.
But it's just like being like who joined the show, Gertie. Want to say hi to the chat room? Hey Gertie, here you go. You want to say? They're waiting for their walks. They get walks after the Bogcast every time. I got one more. I just wanted to say what's up to chat again. As far as stand-up comedy, honestly, the reason why I can't try is because it's one of the few art forms that you have to be willing to eat shit and, you know, test your jokes and art in front of an audience, you know, and I don't know if I'm willing to do that. It takes a lot of balls, but I respect every stand-up comedian that does that. I think that's amazing.
Amen.
This is the last one. This is a 3-minute fucking video, so I'll just summarize it. But dude, David Spade talks about how his assistant tried to kill him. He pretty much
play this shit. I want to see it.
Okay.
Your assistant in your own home. You got tased awake by an assistant?
Yeah, very, very rude awakening. It was more the quick stories. I woke up at 5 thinking like, feels like someone's looking at you. It never really happens, but I look over and someone's in the doorway looking at me like a shadow. And I go, holy
Scariest thing.
You know, jump up.
Right?
Out. I'm like dreaming. I'm like, And he goes, hey, didn't want me to wake up, obviously. He had his hand behind his back. Hey, oh, the alarm went off. I go, oh, the alarm went off. And I go, oh, shit. He goes, yeah, they called me. He starts walking at me, and I go, oh, they called? He's 6'2", 300 pounds. I sat up, and I go, dude, I didn't even turn on the alarm. And he punched me, and I hit the bed, and then he hit me with a stun gun. Then I rolled off the bed, and I got up, and there's already blood. I was like, and he's like this. And then we fought again. He threw me down. I got my shirt ripped off. I got out again, out front. We fought in the driveway. I hit him enough to where he dropped it, and I got loose. I flew in, slammed the door, and locked it right in time when he hit it. And then I slid under my bed and got my shotgun. And I had to turn. It was like so fast that, and I would have had to shoot him. That was the problem. Is like within seconds. This is my buddy for 3 years, and I was gonna have to shoot him. And so I called 911 and kept the gun on the door. And I said, I'll be in the alley. No, they go, wait there. And I go, F it, I'll be in the alley. I was scared to be in the house. So I went in the bathroom and closed the door. And then I thought I was going to pass out because I see myself in the mirror and there's blood. I go, oh shit, the stun gun's wearing off. And so I said, I'm going to shoot you. I yelled out the door. I got to shoot you in the leg, then I'm going to shoot you in the face. And I open the door because I go, I'll pass out. No one even knows I'm in here. So I open up. He's not there. I go along the house. There's like 7 windows because it's a mansion, obviously. And he could be in any window with a rock, with a gun, with a brick. So I got all the way to the back. I get outside. It's just getting light out. And I'm holding my shotgun. And there's a cop car with a gun on me. And he goes, like, put it down. And I put it down, laid it on the ground. He came up to me. And then he took the gun. And then he goes, they're around the front. They're searching the house. I go, oh, well, he's not in the drawers.
Whoa, that's weird.
I need to go in there. So then they couldn't find him. He got away. And then I had the whole day I had to sit there going, this guy tried to kill me. He wanted my shotgun to shoot me. So that was the whole thing. And then he made suicide calls on the way home and took 100 Tylenol PMs.
Other than that, though, was he a good assistant?
He was
Like,
cool.
was he good, like,
If you throw out his worst day and his best day.
did you like call?
That must have been in Arizona.
A funny phone call just to be like,
No shit, huh? I
hey,
forgot
man,
about that.
It's David. I don't know if you
Just to
remember
make this
morning.
official.
Yeah. We have
Anthony
your son, so-
Jeselnik, bro, is a savage.
Yeah, genius.
I love him, dude.
Yeah,
he's so good.
I
Isn't
was
that
gonna
crazy
play
though, dude.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
like,
scary.
like that's like one of my worst. Probably every man's worst fear. You know, is just like waking up to a stranger in your house, and then you know,
Yes.
not just protecting yourself, but like protecting my girlfriend, my dogs, and
Yeah.
all that shit. Like,
Yeah.
and they pretty much already have the advantage of you too, advantage on you.
Yeah, you're in a vulnerable spot.
Yeah, that's
Big
just
time.
crazy.
This was I wanted to play this last week, but I forgot. It's was Suicide Prevention Month, right? And I saw this. This was really good. It just blew me away actually seeing it. There's this fighter in the UFC named Paddy. I forget his last name, but he's that Irish guy. Have you seen him? He's really badass.
Patty Matty?
Yeah.
Yeah, or whatever his name is. I know you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah. So here we
Hey,
go.
peace out, Awesome Spots Radio. Have a great night. Thanks for joining us. You fucking rule. Appreciate
Oh
it.
yeah. All right, here we go. Hold on. Can you hear that?
No, I can't.
Okay, hold on here. Let me refresh this.
Up on Friday morning at 4 a.m. to a message that one of my friends back home had killed himself. This is 5 hours before me weigh-in. So Ricky, lad, that's for you. But there's a stigma in this world that men can't talk. Listen, if you're a man and you've got weight on your shoulders and you think the only way you can solve it is by killing yourself, please speak to someone. Speak to anyone. People would rather, I know I'd rather me mate cry on my shoulder than go to his funeral next week. So
Man,
please,
this makes me want to fucking cry, dude. Shit.
men,
God damn.
start talking. I woke up.
We fucking, we've had numerous friends kill themselves, dude, and I fucking think about them every day. It sucks.
Yeah. Much rather have
amen to that. Fucking, that's where I have to say thanks to you, man, because, you're an important figure in my life to where, you know, I can call you up and fucking vent on some shit for like 20 minutes, you know? And I think like, you know, that's important to have is just, whether it's a friend, a family member, you know, whatever. But so
well, that's why friends are so important. And we talk about it all the time. We've said this many times before that it's important to have people in your life that you can do that. You can call and you know you can call and do the same, and that they're not gonna you know, look at you in any weird way. You know, like he said, I'd rather have my friend cry on my shoulder than have to go to his funeral the next week. You know what I mean? Like, fuck, that's hardcore. So, yeah.
All right, I had one last one before we wrapped. I don't know if you had any more, McClay.
I'm done.
No? I thought we'd give this an opportunity to clear up the Marco Polo Target shit. I don't know if you're able to pull that video up at all right now, McClay.
I do. I have it right here.
So there's this dude. He's a young man. I don't know if this is the right one or not. But to give some context to the story, there's these TikToks going around where groups of people will go out targeting children and kidnapping them out in public, and they'll use signals like Marco Polo to, you know, identify a kid, and then another one will come in and grab them or whatever. And I guess there was a lot of people saying Marco Polo at the Target by you, right? By your house?
Yep.
And this dude, I thought it was this dude. Let me see.
Oh, sorry, I took it away from
I've
you.
got
Hold on.
hundreds of people that work at the Target and are from there that have told me that I'm harassing this girl, and she's an older woman who was saying morning. First thing, I'm not harassing her. I did not release her name. I didn't release any of that. When we reported her, when we reported the incident, it was just, this is being associated with stuff like this. This is what it sounds like she's saying. Second of all, they're saying that she's saying morning. This was at 7 p.m. I've slowed it down too. She is not saying morning. Who is saying morning at 7 p.m. in front of a Target? Okay. Besides that, they said it's when everyone walks by. I only saw it when little kids walk by. Nonetheless, this stuff is happening. I do not regret reporting it at all. If you see stuff like this, report it. So I do not think I was harassing her whatsoever. This is happening all over Natchez, Arizona. So stay safe. Yet again, the employees who think
Okay, just really quick before you play your video, McClay, he's responding to another video that he posted. I just wanted to show really quick if I can find it. Hang on.
Yeah, there's been multiple videos posted by 3 people.
Okay. This is the one that I first saw.
Yeah, this is the original, yeah.
Yeah, this is the OG one.
Yep.
This has, okay, so by the way, this has 2.8 million views on TikTok, and it says human trafficking is real in caps. My dad ended up reporting it to someone, and this is a Target in Phoenix.
And a little girl just walking.
Now, I don't know if this Marco Polo shit is actually real, because there are other videos that I've seen that I thought were legit of actual kidnappings and stuff. And this is just a crazy coincidence. And maybe this guy thinks he's doing right by posting this because of that TikTok trend. You know what I mean? But McClay.
I am so angry at this because all it would have took for that kid and his father and the other people that have posted this story out there was to walk up to the lady and talk to her. That's all it would have took. So I noticed this because it is my Target. It's the Target that I always go to. Yep. And I know this lady, and I can remember thinking, you know, this is weird because I think I know who it is. So I went to the Target and I verified it. And I went again and I said, you know what? I'm going to videotape her. And here's my videotape.
I didn't even know you walked like that, bitch.
One more time. One more time.
For what?
Marco. Do you say Marco?
Marco.
I like that one.
Okay. Have a good one.
You too. Thank you so much. So for the people that don't know what she just said, I asked, when you walk in, every time somebody walks in, she says morning. The kid is right. She's saying morning. They thought that she was saying Marco, and she's not. I don't think she's saying Marco. And everybody thought it, including myself, because when I would walk in, she would say morning. and I would say Polo really loud, and she would laugh. Everybody that walks in, she says it to, and everybody that walks out, she goes, "Thank you," and you guys can hear her doing it. You ready?
Hey, how do you even know you're walking like that, bitch?
One more time. One more time. She sings. She
Sings as she talks. Yeah.
Yes,
There's melodies. Yeah.
she's making her job easier and being nice to people. All right.
Let me show this one again because I want to hear this voice on it just really quick.
And a little girl just walking.
Same lady.
So let's play mine again.
Yep, play yours again.
Hey, how do you even know you're walking like that, bitch?
One more time. One more time. Marco. Do you say Marco? I like that one.
Okay. Have a good one.
You too. Thank you so much. So all that kid and his dad needed to do was walk up to the lady and talk to her, and they would have figured it out. And now this poor lady, I bet you she's getting shit. She was just trying to be nice. And I get it. Like when you see something, say something, but also don't be an ass and just say something that you think it is. Go investigate. It's not hard to walk up to her. And I have more video of her doing it where everybody that walks in, you hear her say morning. And when somebody leaves, thank you. And it's a nice thing. And so screw this kid for doing that. It would have took 2 seconds for you to walk up to her and go, "Hey, why do you say that?" And imagine I didn't say this to her because I already knew. I walked up to her and I asked her to say it to me 3 or 4 times every time I go in, and I play along with her. And so does everybody else. And people love it. It makes her job easier, makes her get through the day faster. It brings a little, people don't sing anymore like that. Fucking shit, man. This lady might end up having to go up to her and listen. You can't do that anymore.
Yeah, that sucks. That video has 2.8 million views, dude. That's a lot.
Yeah. So hopefully people see this and they know what it is now, and this shit ends.
Yeah, you're right. And I'm just hoping, I think that young man I'm hoping good intentions, like, because human trafficking obviously is a serious subject, and, that is Marco Polo is a real trend on TikTok, It's just so crazy how close this is to home. Like literally your fucking target. That's nuts.
Man. And like I said, I have other videos of her doing it every time somebody walks in. It's usually, that's why I asked her when I said Marco, and she said morning, and I'm like, do you say Marco? And then she said Marco, because that's what I usually think that she's saying. And when I walk in and she says it to me, I always go Polo, like really loud,
Yeah.
And you're just being nice. Yeah, it's infuriating. It feels, again, we're in this social media world where
she probably doesn't even know about social media. You know what I
No,
mean? So
no.
yeah, so she probably has no idea what TikTok is. That's the saddest part.
Yeah. It's
that's like my biggest I don't want to say fear, but thing I kind of look out for or worry about, like when I do go to the store, is like I don't want some motherfucker coming up to me doing some TikTok bullshit or prank. I don't want to be in any of that shit. You know what I mean? Do you ever think about that?
Yeah, all the time.
Because that's like what all these kids do. They just want you to be viral, and they get a clip of you being an asshole or something like that. Or
that's why I love when people go viral. Like for instance, Big Dog,
BiigDawgDancer. He's not hurting anybody.
Went viral. He's not hurting anybody. He's enjoying himself. People love watching him dance. And that's why I feel so bad for her. She's just trying to get through her day. She's an old lady that likes to sing, and she wants to make people happy. And that's how it used to be. Anytime you walked in a place, hello, good evening, how are you? That type of stuff. And now when people say it, instead of, they start thinking the worst. And instead of going and doing a quick little investigation, walking up to the lady, watching what she does, ask her what she does, this and that, but again, 2.8 million views.
Yeah. I was gonna say so this is a great example of a bad prank, dude.
Dude, I swear to God, I was not you,
Like that's fucked up, right? Like it's funny, but
So what
dude,
happened?
I would kill the motherfucker.
Yeah, you would get angry. Yeah.
I would be choking the guy out already.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Again, that's the other thing.
Oh,
Like,
don't get me wrong. I love a good prank. I love Jackass. I love fucking Eric Andre, you know, but this is just like, unless you're willing to just give the guy like 10 grand after or some shit to pay for his suit and more, that's nothing.
yeah.
There's this other guy. He's really annoying, but he goes around like he's like on college campuses or some shit, and people have their earbuds in, and he'll go up and he'll snip them, and they'll be like, "What the fuck?" And most people are completely just like passive aggressive and don't really do anything about it, and like okay. And then finally, eventually, he has a backpack, and he's like, "Oh, here's some brand new earbuds, or if you want some more brand new wired ones," and he hooks them up, and they're like, "Oh shit, fuck yeah!" But I don't know.
I agree. Yeah, I
It's like,
100%
I just feel
agree.
like it's kind of like annoying.
Yes. Yeah. Don't be an asshole. Yeah. If you are going to do that, then hand the guy $1,000. You know what I mean? Go get a new suit, you know? But again, it would still piss me off. Like, what do you mean? Like now, like, yeah, you gave me money to go get a new suit, but it's my time's worth more than that to me.
Yeah,
you know?
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, my time is
Yeah.
worth way more.
Yeah, man. There's a fine line that you got to walk with people. And this is a perfect example of it. You know, actions have consequences. All actions have consequences, whether they're good, bad, indifferent, whatever. You fucking play stupid games, you're gonna win stupid prizes. You know.
Do you have a good example?
Yeah. A perfect example, and I've already kind of you know, talk to the both of people about it, but on a show I did the other night, like, you know, two people that I know that don't know each other are starting to fight in you know, in the chats and on the show. And you know, both guys don't know each other, and you know, one guy's just going ham on the guy, and it's like the other guy goes, oh, you know, you're talking shit about me, I'm gonna say something. And again, here's a perfect example. You don't know somebody, but you're going to talk shit about him and then get mad when he talks shit back.
Are you talking about chats on your other shows?
Yeah. If you're going to go into a
Dude,
chat and talk shit about somebody and not expect that person to get mad and talk
I know,
shit
you
back.
know, one of my favorite things to do, and this is a very, very bad quality of me, but is when someone talks shit in our comments, and I don't actually really care about it, is when it's from somebody that has like no profile pic, some random ass shit, and it's just like you didn't even have the balls to put up like a profile pic or anything. It's just like some, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
like I like to snap back to show them like, yeah, you can't just go around and just type whatever you want. Like sometimes you're gonna run into the wrong motherfucker, you know what I mean? And
Well,
I just
not
like to
only that-
fucking, I shouldn't be doing that, but I like to be like, dude, what, you know what I mean? Just snap
Well, not
back
only
at
that,
them and
you're
shit.
right. You're right. And that's the social media thing, right?
Yeah,
There's
it
a lot of
sucks.
people that are growing up that realize what you're doing is not right. And you have to say to people like, listen, I get it. Like you're mad that he talks shit about you back, but you talk shit about him first. And
Yeah.
that's the response you're going to get. Like
Well, it
you're
sucks
not
for-
special.
It sucks for you during your streams, but all in all, we should be doing the Joe Rogan thing where he doesn't even look at his comments
Yeah.
ever. You know what I mean? Like you shouldn't be reading them. The only reason why I do is because we're such a small channel that's like how you build the channels. You talk to the, you know, you talk and interact with
build
the
a
audience and
community,
the chat, you
yeah.
build a community, you know.
Yeah.
Joe Rogan was already famous before he started his podcast, so he never needed to talk to his fucking his
well, and
his
the
audience.
other
You know?
thing, the interesting thing is, you know, I contacted the people, and one of the guys was like, "Yeah, you know, I get it," and I respect that because he was like, "Yeah, I get it. I made a mistake too, you know, also, you know, that's just how I am." And I respect that. I respect the fact that you can say, "Yeah, I made a mistake too, but this is how I am," you know, like. And I can say, you know, I respect that, but you got to be better. Like, there's no reason for you to do this.
And you don't even know who this dude is?
No, I know him. I know them both. That's the problem.
But they don't know each other.
They don't know each other. No.
Oh.
So like that's the problem. And like, you know, I'm lucky enough to be able to
That's
say
not your problem, dude.
No, it's not. But I don't want, you know, that to happen in my chat and my community. Like have respect for
Ooh, I might
what's
join
being
now. I
built
want to
here.
join now.
Yeah. Yeah, you're more than welcome any fucking show to come on.
Well, I
bro.
didn't mean the show. I meant like the chat, just to like
Oh yeah,
check out the drama and shit. I'm gonna end on this video really quick, and this is why I don't do this kind of shit.
India became far more terrifying than intended. Cell phone video shows the right spinning. When it suddenly comes crashing down like you just saw there to a very low landing.
Millionaires,
Ooh.
if they're alive.
Oh yeah, dude. If you got, how would you be willing to do that for how much?
No, because some of those people might have horrible spine issues and
I already
and
got
shit.
that. So.
I know, but could you imagine getting it because of something like that?
Yeah, but at least, dude, I got spine issues, and that didn't happen. I have no
know.
money. I'd rather have that happen and have $10 million.
Yeah.
Right?
You'd
Shit,
rather
I'd
it not happen at all, though, too.
Well, for sure, yeah. But if you got $10 million, would you just strap yourself to that and be like, all right, I'm gonna do this, and just know
I
you
don't
got 10 million?
know. I don't know, man. That looked painful, dude. That looked
Chat,
like
would you do that? Would you take that fucking fall for 10 mil? If you knew that was gonna happen, you're strapping yourself in. You're gonna survive. I don't think anybody died. Dude, there's another one I saw. I wish I had it fucking prepped, but it was like the pole of the ride, and it was just balancing on this wood piece that was like moving around and getting ready to fall off at any moment. And one of the cables was unhooked. I was like, what the fuck?
That's why there's that famous saying that you don't fuck around with those little run by the night carnivals, you know, in one night, out the next. They're constantly breaking them down and putting them apart, and most of them are meth addicts to begin with. So, like, you guys are trusting meth addicts for putting
No
these things
shit,
out,
right?
you know?
Oh yeah, for sure. They're all meth addicts. That's so true.
Yeah.
I'm so addicted to TikTok, I can't stop showing. I'm sorry. One more. I promise this is the last one. Look at this crazy fuck.
Oh, I saw this, bro. I saw this.
Isn't your stomach kind of like,
Yes. Oh yeah, bro. Major.
like, okay, what if there's like a bump or something, or like
Oh,
that
dude,
thing,
he
like
would
that,
ha-
like
yeah.
that? Did
He
he
would
know
have
those?
to
Do you think he knew those were up there, or he just
No.
tried it?
I think he just probably tried it. Can you imagine, like, you'd have to fall to one side? Oh my god, bro.
It's like it's only like a foot deep.
It's
So you
kind of
just get
weird that the
fucked up.
top of that is painted like a rainbow. Like, who would
That's
ever see
definitely
that?
Portland or something.
Yeah. Who would ever see that?
Yeah, no
Oh
shit.
man,
Huh?
that's scary, dude. Fuck.
Yeah, no fucking kidding. Well, I guess if you're on the side of it,
I wonder how much money,
like you see that part of
video-
it, right?
Yeah.
Of it being.
I wonder how much that video would make if, like, like you were asking, is the amount enough to make this video, you know, the return on the investment, you know, is it enough to put yourself in that type of situation?
Well, there's fuckers that will do this shit for free before
Yes,
TikTok was out,
yes.
right? They're just getting that extra bonus.
Thrill
like, holy
hunters.
shit, yeah. Like,
Yeah.
oh, I can make money off this too if I
Yeah,
just
this
strap
is
a
something
GoPro to my
McGrew
head?
used to do when we were kids.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
you
he
know.
would do the craziest shit.
Yeah, just to get a
He's
thrill out of it.
terrified me a few times.
Yes.
Like off running on a mountain and shit.
Yeah.
Like when we were at a party, I was like, what the fuck? We're
Weird.
definitely gonna die.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, I just want to say thanks to chat for joining us. You guys fucking rule. We are live every Thursday night at 7 p.m. Arizona time. I do want to give a big shout out to BiigDawgDancer. It was an honor to be his first podcast. I think he dropped some fucking awesome, cool stories and just, you know, just about being a content creator, things like that. I really do think that this channel is gonna end up getting to like a million followers, and
I
we'll probably
agree. He's gonna
see him.
blow up, dude.
He'll be like on not Jay Leno, but like one of those night shows or whatever. We'll be like, holy shit, I can't believe he was on our podcast.
Yeah, I agree. I totally think that he's gonna blow the fuck up.
Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We are streaming to be on Wednesdays right now, so I just want to say thank you for letting us do that while we had BiigDawgDancer on McClay. We don't always do that, so make sure you subscribe to also the Bogcast over here and be on Wednesdays, which you guys are fucking killing it over there. Let's see what else we got. The Sound Guy, if you want to support a project I put my heart and soul into the last 3 years. It's a dark stoner comedy about a shitty metal club. We got posters for sale. They're only $25. Every penny goes to the project. Right now, we're in film festival submissions, and they do get kind of pricey and shit. So just go to soundguyseries.com. And did you play your video that you made?
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
Modern comic mayhem and shit.
Yep,
And you want to do
Saturday
your plugs?
nights.
Yeah.
Yeah, Saturday nights on Beyond Wednesdays, Modern Comic Mayhem, 10 p.m. Eastern, and then Wednesday nights at around same time, 9:30 to 10 p.m. Eastern is On the Radar. So if you guys like collecting and nostalgia, come check us out.
Sweet. And I think these barcodes work depending, on your frame rate of your monitor or where we're watching our shit from. But we have our Instagram links on there. You can join the channel, subscribe, all from those QR codes.
I want to end the show with an amazing sight out of our beautiful northwest city of Portland, Oregon.
What?
Congratulations, everybody that lives in Portland.
What is? Oh God.
Diarrhea cha-cha-cha.
I'm not like political at all or take sides, but I feel like all these blue states are becoming like hell on earth.
Yeah, that's what happens when you go to Portland. You get this. Clean it up.
Oh my God, Jesus Christ, dude.
Diarrhea cha-cha-cha.
All right, guys. On that note, peace the fuck out.